What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stoss, and today I have Grayson with me.
Howdy.
And we are here to have a game of Warhammer Fantasy 6th edition. That's right, we are back for another game of 6th edition fantasy. We're still doing it, people. And today it is going to be 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins versus
The Empire.
Yes, at last the Empire of Man, has finally made it to the channel. I am so stoked, man. It's been a long time coming. I've not been able to find a single Empire player, and I have still not even started working on my Empire army, so it's good. It's good for the Empire of Man to finally be represented on the field of battle on Rogue Element Gaming. So super stoked, super keen. And now, Grayson, you have traveled from California to come and have a game on the channel. How epic is that? It's my first international. Pretty awesome. Yeah, hell yeah. Represent people. So yeah, Grayson hit me up on my Rogue Element Gaming Facebook page, just saying that you were traveling through Brisbane at the time, and we hooked this up to have a game. So hopefully your minis have made it over the seas here in relatively one piece. We haven't actually kicked them out of the case yet. So we'll see. We'll make any repairs as need be. And you have a fully 3D printed army, right?
Indeed. Yeah, every single mini.
Amazing. And they have been styled in a very particular thing. Anyone that was a young person in the 90s may find these minis very familiar, but you'll get to have a look at all of that in just a minute. Now, if you enjoy this video, guys, don't forget to go through the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, hit the notification bell. All these things just, help the growth of the channel. And we are still growing here, still growing all the way to glory. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. It is our channel members that are absolutely allowing me to continue to invest funds into this channel. And love them. Huge thank you to all of my current channel members. Now, speaking of channel members, I've got a few new ones to shout out. Hell yeah, love you guys. So, coming in core choice, we have Magnus Shellum, Jay McBride, and Shilter? I'm sorry if I butchered that, guys. I gave it a red hot go. Shelter, you guys have got some tough names for a little Aussie mouth, all right? I'm giving it a shot. And then in special choice, we have Raggedy Andy. So, guys, Magnus, Jay, Shelter, Raggedy Andy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for deciding to support what we are doing here. It's because of bosses like these that you get to see these videos, boys. But without any further ado, let's have a look at the armies, we'll have a look at the table, and then we will get this underway. And here we have my 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins. Alright, starting out with the general, we are being led by an Orc war boss today by the name of Urgat Rip-Eye. He is going to be armed with Thumper's Club of Thumpin', giving him +2 strength. He's got the Iron Skin Shield, giving him a 4+ ward, and he also has light armor. There he is, Urgat. Alright, moving into the heroes, we have Big Boss Zog, the Battle Standard Bearer. He's armed in my usual way with the Sword of Might, or in this case, the Chopper of Might. And Drog's Dead Art Armor, giving him the 1-up armor save. Then we've got the two little shamans. We've got Iggity and Ziggity, both level 2. Iggity has Nibbler's Iddy Ring, and Ziggity has a Power Stone. Moving into the core of the army, the horde of the army, we have 5 Goblin Wolf Riders with spears and shields, 35 Night Goblins with full command, spears and shields, 22 Orc Boys with extra hand weapons, full command, 20 Orc Biggins with chopper and shield, light armor, full command, and they're going to have Nog's Banner of Butchery, which allows the whole unit to get +1 attack once per game. All right, moving into the special choices. It is the return of the big unit of Oinkers. It is 10 Boar Boys. They've got full command, and they are going to have the War Banner? I think it is, yes, the War Banner, which gives them a +1 to their movement, /+2 to their march or charge move, as long as they're going directly towards the closest enemy unit. We have a single pig wagon with +1 crew. Moving into the artillery, we've got 2 goblin spear chuckers and a goblin rock lobber. And then for our rare slots, we have 2 3-man units of trolls. Yes, we're bringing the trolls again. We're going 2 3-man units. This should be a bit fun, so a bit of a different list for me. I mean, it's still, you've seen all of these models before, but the configuration is a bit different. No Black Orcs. I think this is the first time I've run my Orc army without any Black Orcs whatsoever, so it's just the light green war. But there it is. There is my 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins. And here we have Grayson's 2,000 points of beautifully painted Empire that has been 3D printed and modeled after Morgan Bernhardt's mercenary Grudgebringers from Shadow of the Horned Rat. So if anyone remembers, there was a fabulous duo of games that came out in the 90s for PC and PlayStation, Shadow of the Horned Rat and Dark Omen, that starred, Morgan Bernhardt and his mercenary company of Grudgebringers. And that's what we've got! I'm so excited to see this. It's so amazing. All right, Grayson, take us through the list, mate.
All right, so starting with Morgan Bernhardt himself, he's being run as an Elector Count. He's got full plate, shield, barded warhorse, and in an attempt to recreate his iconic Grudgebringer, the sword that his mercenary company is named after, I've given him the Sword of Striking, which gives him +1 to hit, but also I've given him the Doomfire Ring, because in the games, the sword could cast a fireball, so he's got a bound spell with 18 inches range that does 1d6 strength 3 hits.
Amazing! Look at him with his flaming Grudgebringer sword. So the ring is obviously just set into the hilt of the sword. It's it's the inscribed elven runes. Ah, God, I love it. Well done, sir. That looks so cool.
Cheers. And he's also got a Holy Relic, which gives him a 4+ ward.
Fantastic. Very good. Keep him on the field.
Yeah. And then next we have Lieutenant Shepke, who is actually being run as a captain. He's the leader of the Grudgebringer Infantry. He's wearing the Armor of Meteoric Iron, which gives him a +1 save that cannot be improved upon in any way.
Amazing.
And he's got the Sword of Might, which gives him +1 strength.
Very nice. Chunky Shepke. Heck yeah.
Then we've got Alor, the Amber Wizard. He has been upgraded to level 2, and he's carrying a Dispel Scroll and the Luck Stone, which is a single-use item that allows him to reroll a single casting or dispel die at one point in the game.
That's handy. Very nice. Look at this guy. He's so thick. The thickest of Jade Wizards. Amazing.
And then lastly, Luther Flamestrike, who is obviously a flame wizard. He is level 2 as well, and he's wearing the Armor of Tarnus, which gives him a 6+ mundane save and a 5+ ward, and is specially built for wizards, so they can cast while wearing it.
Awesome, an armored wizard? What is this? Amazing. He looks awesome, man. Well done.
Cheers.
All right, let's head into the core, sir.
All right, so first up, we have 19 Grudgebringer infantry with full command, and that's where Lieutenant Shepke is going to be hanging out for the game. They are carrying a magical standard, which they're allowed to do since Morgan Bernhardt is technically being run as an Elector Count. He can gift one of the state troop units a magical standard. They're carrying the Griffin standard, which doubles their rank bonus. So they are going to be getting a rank bonus of 6.
Oh my God.
And they also cannot pursue fleeing enemies.
Very good. They like to hold. Love that.
Hold the line.
Yes.
And then they're going to have a detachment following them around of Carlson's Guard swordsmen. Amazing. And those are just standard swordsmen.
That's
9
so
of them.
good. So good. So So Carlson was a border prince in the game that was paying the Grudgebringers to come and help them. What was his first name? Otto?
Sven.
Sven, of course.
Sven Carlson.
Sven Carlson. What a guy. Very good.
We have his cavalry detachment as well. 8 cavalry with full command.
Amazing. Got some boys back here.
Those are their bowmen, they're skirmishing bowmen. There are 13 of them. They are led by Johann Keeler. They are Keeler's longbows, though technically they're only armed with bows.
Johann, long for the men of the Empire.
Johann Keeler is he's a marksman, so they're upgraded to have a marksman leading them who's a little bit better at shooting.
Sweet.
He's in the front with the little red bit on his arrow in his cap.
Excellent, very good. A particularly fancy feather in the cap. Awesome.
And then the meat of the army, the Grudgebringer cavalry.
Hell yeah.
There's 11 of them with full command. As a knightly order unit, they're allowed to take a standard worth up to 50 points, and they've taken the steel standard, which lets them add plus D3 to their charge range.
Ooh, spicy! We've got a couple of units of cavalry with chargy banners. So who will get the charge? That's going to be fun to find out. God, they look so good. Look at them, and the banners look amazing. So cool. Moving in.
And then lastly, we have the Grudgebringer crossbows, who have full command as well, 16 of them.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, moving into special, sir.
2 cannons, modeled differently, but otherwise identical.
Very nice. Love a bit of model variation, and they look fantastic. And then lastly, my friend.
The rare choice on the field is a unit of flagellants. Modeled in all sorts of ways, but carrying flails only, and they are led by their Prophet of Doom, whose name is Eusebio the Bleak.
Amazing! Fantastic. Right, what an army. This is triggering all kinds of nostalgia bombs. This is so great. We've got all of the correct banners. Oh my god, dude. Well done. I'm so excited to see this army arrayed before me. And in many ways, I hope it crushes me.
We'll see.
We'll see. But there it is. That is the 2,000 points of the Grudgebringer mercenaries of the Empire. Rolling up the spells for the Orcs and Goblins. So, starting off with little Night Goblin Shaman Iggity. Rolling for his 2 spells. Yeah. Oh dear. We got a 3 and a 2, so he has Edbutt and Fists of Gork. Interesting, 8-inch range. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep those, because he also has a Nibbler's Itty Ring, which has the bound spell of Edbutt, so he's got two Edbutts. Love that. And then rolling for Little Night Goblin Shaman Ziggity. Oh, he's getting 6 and 5. Wow, spicy. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep it. Those are pretty good. Hand of Gork lets me potentially move a unit into combat in the magic phase, and here we go. Allows people to potentially fight an extra round of combat in the magic phase. So that'd be a spicy little combo. Get him in there and then fight. Ooh, yep, I'll take it. So we've got Fists of Gork, Edbutt, here we go, and the Hand of Gork for the Orcs and Goblins. Rolling up the spells for the Jade Wizard and the Bright Wizard. Who are we starting with, sir?
We'll start with Alor.
Fantastic.
Let's see what he's got going on.
He's got 4 and 2.
All right, got Crow's Feast, which I was hoping for.
Amazing.
And then Eagle's Cry messes with mounted units, but not as much as I'd like, so I'm just going to switch it out for the Oxen Stands.
Very good, Buckos. Or I guess Bukos. Bukos, the Oxen Stands. Awesome, very nice. And then moving over to the Bright Wizard, sir. Mr. Flame.
Luthor Flame Strike. He gets Burning Head, which is very fluffy for this army. So
Totally.
I gotta keep that. And then Conflagration of Doom.
Ooh.
I'm a little worried about his ability to cast that as just a level 2.
On an 11 plus, yeah.
So I'm gonna switch that out for a fireball.
Very nice. So he's just got 2 chucking fireballs at peeps, right? Is
Basically,
that
yeah, Burning Head is just basically another magic missile.
Love that. Love that. All right. And that is the spells for the Empire Wizards. And here we are, all set up and deployed for this Shadow of the Horned Rat clash. Ah, man. Nostalgia overloading. So, the basic kind of narrative we have going on here is actually straight out of Shadow of the Horned Rat. I went on the wiki last night and, read through the plot because it's been a long time since I played it, and just, picked a time in the game that kind of fit this setting. So basically, what's been happening is the Grudgebringer mercenary company has been, had just recently been sent to aid the Wood Elves in their fight against the Skaven. Karl Franz sent them off, and they were victorious and threw back the Skaven, and then en route back to Nuln to report to Karl. They have encountered a large orc horde that is being led by Urgat Rip-Eye, and he is here for vengeance because early on he was, he's actually being controlled by the Skaven. They've put given him a magic axe that has some warpstone in it, and they've been controlling him and sending him on raids into the Border Princes, which is what initially got the Grudgebringers, into this fight, defending Sven Carlson out in the Border Princes. And so this is the final encounter of Urgat Rip-Eye and the Grudgebringers. So this is it. Urgat is looking for vengeance because he has been thrown back and thwarted by them multiple times in those little skirmishes in the Border Princes. And now out here in the Empire, on the path to Nuln, they have come for vengeance. So we are replaying this classic battle, and we are doing our own little timeline spin. Will it be as it was in the game, and will this be the final fall of Urgat? Because in the game, this is where he died. This was his last hurrah. Or will, in this alternate timeline, he gain vengeance and cast down the Grudgebringers and allow the Skaven to take over the old world and bring, the horrible, horrible end times to bear early. So that is it. That is the narrative. We are just going to be playing a pitched battle because pitched battle is nice and simple. And, we just get to fight because that's essentially what's going on here. We've rocked up to each other and we're here to fight. Let's have a look at the terrain and the table. So as always, I've generated these terrain pieces from one of the tables in the back of the 6th edition rulebook from the Realms of Men. And what we do is we roll 2d6 to generate a piece of terrain. We cut the table into 6 2-foot quadrants, and then we place it in one of those quadrants and then scatter it 2d6 from there. And this is what we have ended up with. Got a hill out here on my corner, which I have decided not to use. Look at that. We've got a hill on the other side. We've got a couple of woods, a wood in the center, a wood out to the flank. We've got a marsh in the middle, and then a stream taking over the corner there. And then we've just, plonked some extra stuff like the tower and some extra little trees and bushes around just to make it all beautiful and lovely. So that is the battlefield. It is worth mentioning at this point that I do one house rule for terrain on the channel, and that is that I allow marching through difficult terrain. Still going to halve your movement as normal, but you are allowed to march through it. I just find not being able to march and halving your movement a little overly restrictive. So that's how I do it here. That's the table. Let's have a look at deployment. So, going down the Orc and Goblin lines, the lines of old Urgat, we have on the far flank a chariot, one of the pig wagons, next to the big unit of Oinkers, the big unit of Boar Boys. Then next to them we have the Night Goblins with Shaman Ziggity. We've got one of the bolt throwers snugged up between beside the, what are these guys? the Night Goblins and behind the marsh. We've got trolls. Then we've got the main block. We've got the 20 biggins with Urgat Rip-Eye himself. Next to them we have more trolls with the boys behind them, with my battle standard bearer, Big Boss Zog. Then, nestled in the woods, we have a rock lobber, who is currently close enough to be able to see out onto the battlefield. We've got a spear chucker that is actually not able to deploy within 2 inches of the edge, so nothing can see them, but they can see nothing. And then we've got my last little level 2 shaman, little Iggity over there, and then the wolf riders on the flank, ready to do their fast cavalry business around. So that is it. That is the Orc and Goblin lines, the battle lines of Urgat Rip-Eye. Grayson, could you take me through the lines of men?
Indeed.
Very good.
So, starting on my extreme left, we've got Luther Flamestrike holding down the end of the line right next to the Flagellants.
Amazing.
Who are set up protecting the first great cannon behind the river. Then we've got the big block of melee right in the center. We've got the Grudgebringer infantry with their detachment of Sven Karlsson's household guard swordsmen.
Amazing.
And then next to them we've got the Grudgebringer cavalry.
Oh, there they are, the main boys.
Ready to charge something.
Amazing.
And then behind this little wood, we've got Alor, the Amber Wizard, and the skirmishing bowmen who are ready to deploy forward and occupy the trees.
Very nice.
And then in this tiny gap over here, we've got Sven's mounted household guard, Sven Karlsson's mounted household guard, and then occupying the hill, the big unit of crossbows so that they can fire in 2 ranks at anything that gets within range, and the second cannon getting us a nice crossfire across the battlefield.
Heck yeah, very cool. What a fun looking game. I mean, what a spectacle, just straight up. These 2 perfect armies. First time having the fantastic realms of men, the empire of men on the table, and in, the shadow of the horned rat theme, no less. I can't even tell you how much this makes me happy. Either way, this is going to be great. So there it is. There it is. This is deployment. This is the battlefield, and that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Are you ready, Grayson?
I am ready.
Good man, heck yeah. So, Grayson, having far less drops, did end up finishing deploying first, so he will be getting a +1 to this roll-off. All right, mate, good luck, and Godspeed! 2 to 1, very good. That does make it a tie with his +1, and off we go again. Whoa! And he takes it, very good, sir, with a 5 to 3. Now, would you like first turn?
I hadn't thought this far ahead.
That's very fair. That's very fair.
I think that I would like to start shooting. So yes, I will take the first turn.
Excellent, very good. The Grudgebringers will take the initiative and bring the fight to the Orcs. So, we will be back with Empire, turn 1. Empire, turn 1. No charges to declare because turn 1. So we go on to the movement phase, remaining moves. This is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Grayson, give us your movement phase wrap up, please, sir.
All right, we had the Flagellants and the Bright Wizard start their arduous trek over the stream.
Very good.
The main battle line moved forward slowly. The archers and the Amber Wizard occupied the woods and prepared for incoming greenskins. The cavalry over here moved up into a supporting position. And that was it.
Very good, very good. Everything just, creeping forward, keeping cagey. Sweet, that takes us to the first magic phase, sir. So, build me your power pool.
All right, so I have a level 2, let's see, I get 2 dice, and then I have 2 level 2 wizards.
Fabulous, indeed, giving you the 6 dice pool. Well, I also get 2 dice space for being here in the old world, saturated by the winds of magic, and I also have 2 level 2s, giving me an extra dice, so it will be 6 to 4, sir. We have, equal levels of magical prowess on the table, love that. Now, what would you like to start with?
All right, I should start blasting.
Amazing.
Let's target the Feast of Crows forward at the Night Goblin Regiment. See if
My
we can-
night goblins.
See if we can whittle them down a little bit.
How very dare you. All right, now
so-
before we measure, we roll the dice, my friend.
So I'm going to go with 3 dice for this.
Very good. And what do you need to cast it?
It needs a 7+.
7+ using 3 dice. Good luck, sir.
Oh,
double
no!
That's a miscast, Grayson! Brutal.
Alor has
Brutal.
the Luck Stone.
Oh. Now, let me ask you, does the lock stone in its description say that it can negate a miscast?
Yes.
It does?
It does.
Specifically says it?
Once per battle, the bearer can reroll 1 dice used to cast or dispel a spell. This can effectively cancel a miscast result or cause irresistible force.
Amazing. Super important.
Yes.
So did you say it's once per battle?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I mean,
This is the time, mate.
this is the time.
This is the
Absolutely.
time. All right, using the what was the map? What was the
Luck Stone.
The luck stone. All right, sir. Good luck. Don't roll another one.
Oh my God!
Come on now! How? Dude, I can't believe it. Oh my God, brutal. That
right.
luck stone was not very lucky. My God, bro. All right, we're gonna need to get the table out, my friend.
All of my buddies at home are going to say, this makes so much sense.
Amazing.
Miscast table. Here we go.
Here we go, mate. What happens to the poor Jade Wizard? An 8? An 8 couldn't be too bad.
A massive vortex of power drains away the sorceress energy. Any remaining power dice held by the player are removed, and the magic phase ends.
Oh, not the best, but he's alive. Could
He's
be
alive.
worse. Could be worse, but brutal. What a rough start. Wow. You know, the green energies of the war are starting to, mess with the winds, and that poor Jade Wizard just couldn't harness them. Just couldn't. And they disperse. Gnarly, rough. All right, sir. We go on to shooting phase. Would you like to shoot some stuff? So
I would love to.
Good man. It's guess weapons first, so I'll give you a moment to guess some ranges. All right, you have picked your targets and guessed your ranges. What are we doing, Grayson?
We're going 18 inches with this cannon directly towards that middle troll and hoping to bounce through into the boys.
It's a juicy target. Very good. And Cannon Hill?
Cannon Hill is doing 20 inches directly towards the chariot and see if we
Yes.
can wipe it.
Boom, get him out of here. Yes, indeed. A juicy target also on the flank. Which one would you like to start with, sir?
Let's start with this guy,
Very
Cannon
good.
Hill.
Off to Cannon Hill. All right, so we guessed 20 inches.
We did.
All right, mate. So yeah, roll the extra. How far? Oh,
8.
We're going 28 inches straight towards the center of the cannon. Oh, sorry, the chariot.
28 is right there. Is that over him?
Ah, mate, yeah. You've landed just behind it.
Like a mill?
No!
It's all good.
Ah.
This one's gonna get him though.
Hang on, measure it again. Let me have a proper look without the camera in my face. Yeah, it has flown just over the top. Right here to the back corner. Blah, just missing. All right, let's try cannon number 2.
Cannon number 2, 18 inches directly towards that troll.
All right.
Go
Plus
4.
4. So 22. 22 inches straight to the middle. Let's see how we did. Landing right here initially, mate. Let's bounce it. Oh, yes! Yes,
All
that's what
right.
we're looking for. Yeah, pop that bad boy there. Let's see how many boys are getting clapped. It's gonna be some. All right, we have hit the front troll and smashed through into 3 of the boys. Amazing, I love that. All right, mate. So these are strength 10 great cannons. Love it. So it's going to be 2s to wound that front troll, sir.
And it's D6 for a great cannon. I mean 6 hits for a great cannon, correct?
D6, yep. D6
D6,
wounds.
I mean,
Yep. So going to wound on a 2+. And yes, very good. That is a wound. And then it will be D6 wounds to that troll, sir. Yes. 4. Very nice. Very nice. So that troll is dead. And he will need to be regenerated potentially at the end of the phase. So 1, boom, is dead. And then we're going through into 3 boys, just killing them on 2s, mate. Very good, all 3, boom, boom, boom. The cannon comes roaring out of it, smashing into a troll, going straight through his chest, boom, and then splooshing into the 3 boys here, crushing them into nothing. Beautiful, amazing, love that. Now, not enough for a panic check. Enough for a panic check. But would that happen? Does the panic check happen before the regen? I'm gonna have to check that, but we'll be back with that. We'll continue with the shooting phase. So, sir, that would leave the bows of cross.
Crossbows, indeed. And they have a 30-inch range, so they ought to be fine. Yep, long range. They're going to go after the boar boys.
Very good. Makes sense.
Hitting on 4s, and then long range goes to 5s.
Indeed. Looking for 5s to hit from the first 15. The marksman will go separate. Oh, yeah? Looks like... Oh, man, you got a bunch. Looks good.
Got a not bad number.
Indeed. Also, we've just got 1 4.
Oh, yep.
Yes, no problem. 5 hits, though. Nicely done. Strength 4 to toughness 4. Orc boar boys. We are wounding on 4s. Oh, yeah, nice. Right. 3 wounds, mate. Strong. Strong indeed. They have a 3-up armor save for light armor shield, mounted, and being on a boar.
Should I roll up the last shot before you go through?
Yeah, go on. Right, yeah, cool. We'll finish it off. The last shot from the marksman on 4s, because he's special. Oh, yeah, nice. Wounding on a 4.
Let's get him.
He does not find purchase. It just clings off the hide of a boar. All right, how many of these boar boys go down to the volley? They need 4-up armor saves. Come on, boys. You've got armor. You're on a boar. Rah! Oh, dear. You've killed 2. Very nice, mate. 2 boar boys fall to the volley of the crossbows. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, is that the end of the shooting phase?
That's the end of shooting?
Yes, because the skirmishers marched. All right, I'm going to figure out exactly how the panic works with these trolls. All right, so yes, combat results or the need to panic are all done after regen, and regen is done at the end of the phase once all attacks have been done. So that one troll had 3 wounds, and this is another thing worth noting. Even though 4 wounds were dealt to him, he only has 3 wounds on his profile, and you only ever roll the amount of regen of the amount of wounds they had. So 3. All right, so a single 4+ will see that troll returned, but I want more than 1. I want 2. Hell, I want them all. I got 2 though, not too shabby. So troll is returned, and he has taken a single wound. All right, 2 wounds remaining on that troll boy. Huzzah! Regen, love it. All right, that's the end of the phase. No needs for panic because there wasn't enough here, and that troll came back, so huzzah! A rough magic phase, and then a really unfortunate bounce, or the extra puff of gunpowder on that one. You know, the elevation on the hill was obviously just putting him out, you know what I mean?
That's what it was.
And the little extra height just popped it over. But then, a reasonable shooting phase, unlucky on the regen, but a few boys down. Did I even remove them? How many did we kill here? 3? Yes, no, I removed them, lovely. I'm on the ball, people. And a couple of ball boys down, that's a big deal. No more rank bonus for my ball boys. Sad. But that is it. That is the end of not Bretonia, Empire. Turn 1. Orcs and Goblins, turn 1, no charges to declare, and currently no... oh wait, what am I saying? Animosity! Animosity, stupidity, I got all the things to do. Yes, very good, let's make it happen. So, with the boar boys, yeah, they're all right. The Knight Goblins, they're okay. The Biggins, they're good. The boys... love and life, and then out on the flank, The Wolf Riders. Yeah, everyone's playing nice first turn. Very good. We have a common enemy that we're keen to fight at the moment rather than ourselves. All right, and then we've got 2 stupidity checks for the trolls, and they are all in range of Urgat Rip-Eye. So, leadership 9 for the trolls, starting with the ones in front of the swamp. Ah, they failed! Thanks, boys. Yeah, good job. Good job. So they're just going to go trundling into the swamp. Yep, well, that was kind of what they were going to do anyway, but ooh, that's no good. And then the other trolls? 9. Fabulous. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That is a 9. So they're going to act as normal. That's good. They're not going to be holding up the boys. So out of the ones that could have failed, that was the better one. But ooh, you stupid trolls. Why you're so stupid. Good. Good. Love that. All right, cool. So that's the start of turn shenanigans done. And that brings us on to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, I have been a little cagey on my left flank where we're playing the Who Gets the Charge game over here, which is not a game I typically love to play, but here we are, we're doing it. My boar boys redressed their ranks, which means they only get to do half of their movement. So I've just moved 3 inches forward. I guess it'd be 3.5 inches, so yeah. And put myself in 2 ranks of 4. My chariot has just kind of kept up with them, pushing forward ever so slightly. My night goblins have done a big old 8-inch march, swinging around the marsh, but still, staying away from, things and stuff. My trolls stupided their way 3 inches forward into the marsh. Well done, trolls. Thanks, guys. It doesn't matter if the general's right there, apparently. And then there is this trash that I have done. So I started moving things and then very quickly realized that I am completely blocking the sight lines of my artillery. So that's why we've ended up like this. My trolls went out first and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh no, and then I went to push in my orc boys and was like, wait a minute, no! So my boys have, they've done this. I'm not happy about this, ladies and gentlemen. This felt like a great idea until right now. But such is life. Also, I had got a comment on my channel one time about war machines not being able to be deployed in difficult terrain, and that it was in one of their annuals. I actually checked it before I started this game, and it's that they can't be deployed in impassable terrain. So absolutely allowed to be deployed in the woods, so huzzah. Still, seems like it was a bad choice in the end. Because crap, so everything is just kind of pushed and moved to try and still allow a little bit of sight line for my artillery. And my wolf riders fast calved their way, going into a line and then back out to the front rank that they are now, putting pressure on the wizard and the flank. So there it is. That is my movement. It is, as usual, a bit of a bumbling mess. But c'est la vie, such is life. Let's go into a green skin magic phase. So I have 2 for being here and 2 for my 2 level 2s, giving me my power pool of 6. And you, Grayson?
2 for being in the old world, surrounded by swirling magic.
Beautiful.
And 1 for each wizard.
Very good, sir. We are equal. I love this. I love this very equal magic duel that we've got going on here. A gentleman's game of magic. So to start out with, I am going to throw 3d6 at a Hand of Gork, and that is from Little Ziggity here, and he's going to target his own unit of night goblins with a Hand of Gork to potentially move them in this magic phase. Now I'm going to need a 9+ on these 3d6. Here we go. Hiya! I get a 9! I get it just on a 9, mate. Woo! Spicy. That's a spicy meatball. Do you want to oppose it?
Yes, I do.
Very good. How many dice will you throw?
I think I gotta do 3 because I really don't want those guys getting up in my face.
Yep, that's fair. That's fair. There's maybe sneaky things lurking within.
You never know. You never know.
Oh, mate. Oh, double 6, an irresistible dispel. Whoa, amazing. Look at that. I'm imagining that came from this man right here, just after his disgrace of the double 1. Very good. So no Hand of Gork here. Then I'm going to go... yes, I'm going to throw 3d6 at an Edbutt from Little Iggity with his nibble. No, so this is just what he's got. And I'm going to throw it at your wizard, at your flamin' boy. And I just need a 7 plus. 7 plus. Ho-ya! And I do get it, sir, on Mucho dice. You've got 1 dice remaining, so it goes off. Huzzah. Or you have a Dispel Scroll, don't you, mate?
I do, and I'm wondering how likely it is that you're about to kill my wizard with the Edbutt. I think I probably got to Dispel Scroll this.
Yeah, doing it?
Yep.
The Scroll of Dispel. He pulls out the Scroll of Power, reads the words, and turns to flame in his hands, and the magic is sapped. Very good. Very good. Probably a good idea, because now I will unleash his Nibbler's Itty Ring to do another Edbutt at him, sir. A second butt. So this is just a bound spell with a power level of 3. So on a 3 plus on that 1 dice, mate, you may get rid of it. Ah, you do, you son of a gun. You hold back my green magic. How very dare you. Makes me sad. But very good. I got rid of the scroll, though, turn 1. That makes me happy. That allows for potential magic shenanigans later on. So, huzzah. All right, that's the magic phase done. That brings us on to the shooting phase. I've got to guess some ranges with that rock lobber. All right, I have guessed 29 inches going for the center of the Grudgebringer cavalry. Let's see how I did.
Oh my gosh.
Did I do it?
You are in between these two guys.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, like right at this guy's shield.
Love that. That's a spicy meatball. I've put it where it needs to be. Let's see if we can keep it there. It all comes down to these 2d6. The scatter and artillery dice. Even if it does scatter, if it scatters left or right, I got some juicy targets from there, but really, I just want to see that direct hit. Where does she go? Nobody knows! Oh buddy. I mean, that looks like a direct hit to me.
Oh, that's totally a direct hit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Alrighty.
Right on the shield
Oh
there.
boy. Alright, so we're going to get the template out, and we're going to see how many of these knights are getting clapped. Oh. Okay, so it is the 2 guys in the back were fully covered by the template. And then we've got 6 partials. We've got the 2 guys on either side of them, and then 4 from the front rank. And one of which is the man, the legend, the grudge bearer himself. Oh boy. Grudge bearer? Grudgebringer? I can never remember. It's one of those. So there's 2 automatically hit. One of them would be, are they both under the dot? Surely only one can be under the dot, right? So one of them's under the dot. Let's have a look at the rest. All right, so firstly, is the main man in the hit pool? On a 4 plus. Oh boy, he is. Oh boy. And then are the rest in the hit pool? Oh wow, only one of them. Okay, that was pretty good. All right, sir, let's get this out of the way. It's a very important 2 up. Look out, sir, for the general. Oh my god, how does that happen?
I think I'm okay with it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is why I bought that ward.
Yeah. Let's do the rest of the wounds, and then we'll come back to the main man. So there's 1 guy under the dot being wounded and killed on a 2 plus because he's hit with strength 8. It looks like a 5, mate.
Looks like a 5.
That's a 5. So one of them is killed outright as he gets smashed directly by the rock in the rear rank. The horse crumbles under him and his face gets pulled into pulp. Little pulp face man. 2 of the other hits are getting wounded on, are they in a circle or are they tough 3?
They're not inner circle.
All right.
So they're tough 3.
So getting killed on 3 pluses here. Yeah. Just 1, sir. 1 more knight falls. And then the big one. So the grudge bearer is it grudge bearer or grudge bringer?
Grudgebringer. Grudge bearer is the dwarf one.
Yes, of course. He brings the grudge. Very good. He is toughness 4. He's being hit by a strength 4 shrapnel of rock. He gets wounded on a 4 plus. Oh, he's done it. All right. He's got a ward save, right?
He's got a ward. He's got a 4+ ward.
Okay, and what from? What's the item that gives him the ward save?
It's the Holy Relic of Sigmar.
The Holy Relic of Sigmar. All right, well, the Holy Relic glows. Does it deflect the rock? Oh, no, it doesn't! Oh, no! Oh, God!
Oh, my!
Does he have 3 wounds?
He doesn't have 3 wounds.
Surely.
Oh, wait, no, he does have 3 wounds.
He's got 3 wounds.
What am I talking about?
He's got 3 wounds.
He's fine, yeah.
We're doing...
It's going to be fine.
D6 damage.
It's going to be fine.
To the Grudgebringer. So on anything but a 1 or 2, he is unhorsed. And slain! Oh, God!
God!
God! Mate.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, Grayson.
He didn't even get in combat.
Mate, he didn't even get to shoot his flaming sword. Ah, dude, that's the worst. Boo hiss.
Wow.
Mate, I'm so sorry. That stinks. God damn it. Okay. Oof. So, the thrower and rock just over the top into the rear rank, killing 2 of his men and just a piece of rock spearing him through the back. Bam! Unhorsing him. Maybe not killing him, but definitely putting him out of action for this battle. Unbelievable! So much had to go wrong for that to happen! But that's Warhammer, baby. That's how it goes. But Jesus, that's rough. God. Alright, well, moving on. Dear God. I got a couple of spears to chuck, so let's chuck them. Wow. I'm going to throw one of them into the, what are those guys? The Grudgebringer infantry. And are we over 24 inches? Could you measure that one for me, my friend?
By all means. No, you're within 24.
Amazing. We are within 24. That's going to be a 4 to hit. Nah, we miss. Very good. And then this one has little to no sight lines on things, so I'll shoot it. Do I shoot it at Flagellants or do I shoot it at the auxiliary swordsman? I'll shoot it at the auxiliary swordsman. Why not? Hitting him on, I'm imagining again, not 24 inches. Let's check. Let's make sure.
23 inches.
Lovely.
Just within range.
Lovely. We are under half range. Again, needing a 4+. Very good. Well done, spear checkers. And that's all the shooting I've got. It was ridiculously effective. Dear God. Stone throwers. So brutal. Okay. Well, but that's it. That's the end of my turn. I killed the general turn 1. Oh, that's rough. And I killed a couple of knights. Now, definitely not enough for a panic check. So that is it. That is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Empire, turn 2. Charges to declare?
None.
Very good, sir. There are no compulsory moves, so that brings us to remaining moves. This is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Grayson, give me your wrap-up, mate.
The Flagellants and the Fire Wizard pushed across the little creek here. The Grudgebringer cavalry shrugged off the death of the general and redressed their ranks and pushed forward, try and entice some orcs towards them.
Yeah, it's just a small clip-clop.
And everybody else is biding their time, holding the line.
Oh boy. Waiting for the green tide to come to them. Very good. All right, sir, that brings us to Empire Magic Phase Dose. You've still got your 6. I've still got my 4. Do you know what you'd like to start with?
We're going to give Alor a second shot. He's going to try and cast the Crow's Feast on a 7+ on the Night Goblins.
On the Night Goblins, and just 2d6 this time?
2d6 this time.
Very good, yes. Less chance for that double 1. Oh, that's a 6. Balls.
So close.
All right. No luck, no love for the magic as of yet. What's
yet.
next?
So now it's all about Luther Flamestrike. He's going to start off casting a fireball on the Goblin Wolf Riders bearing
Makes
down
sense.
on him.
Yep. Got to do something about those wolf boys.
Yes. So he's casting it on a 5+. He's using 2 dice.
2 dice on a 5+. Yeah. Oh, no! Grayson, no! God, why is another double 1?
Man!
Oh my God, mate. It's, you're just getting it all out of the way in the early turns. Everything's going to turn around. It's
all going to turn around.
Mate. God. All right, let's get the table out, mate. Let's see what happens.
So I've got no rerolls on that sort of stuff now.
Oh boy.
So
they've already been used. Oh my god. Jesus. All right, mate. Good luck. Yeah, you definitely due some.
7.
7.
Same as last time. Caster loses control of his spell, struggles to keep the magic energies in check. He cannot cast any more spells in this magic phase.
Dear God, the Wolf Riders are bearing down on him and he's miscast. Oh boy, the stress is getting too much. We just saw his great friend get smashed by a rock from across the way, and the Wolf Riders are coming. It was all too stressful, and the magic off it goes. Dear God, this is rough. This is so rough. It's worth noting that this is a freshly painted army that's never been used before, and we may be seeing a little bit of that freshly painted curse coming out here, ladies and gentlemen. But there is time. There's time for it all to turn around. All right, yeesh. That is the end of the magic phase. That brings us to the shooting phase. Would you like a minute to think about some ranges here?
Indeed.
You shall have it, sir. We've made our decisions. Tell me about them, Grayson.
So the cannon on the left flank is going to guess 18 inches towards the standard of the big uns.
Very good. Looking to soften up the big boys.
And then the right flank cannon wants another shot at the boar chariot. They're guessing 12 inches directly towards the center of it.
Towards the center of the chariot. Lovely. All right, my friend. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with this guy, see if he can redeem himself.
Heck yeah. All right, so we're going 12 plus 4. Let's see how we did. All right, landing right here initially. That looks good. And it bounces. Yes, perfect. Straight through, smashing into the chariot. Strength 10 to toughness 5. On a 2 plus, this chariot is splintered into nothingness. Yes! Boom! Destroyed. Lovely. Now that is going to cause a panic check on those boys. That's a problem. Uh-oh. Lovely, that's cannon 1 down. It's done its job, it's destroyed the chariot. Very nice. Cannon number 2, sir. And we started out with a guess of
18.
18 inches plus 2. Looking for 20. Nice. That looks good. It's landing right in front, just on the near side of the die to you. So anything other than the 2 should at least hit something. 10. Oh, mate. Amazing. Right. It's going dung, 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 dung. Let's just quickly measure that one up. Goes through all of them. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, sir. 5 big uns.
Delicious.
Getting smushed into green and red paste on 2 pluses. Not a single one was rolled. Amazing. That's a spicy meatball. Nice. That's a spicy cannonball. Very good. 2, 4, 5 of them just crushed. And that will also be a panic check for those boys because a lot of them just got killed. Cannon just puffs out, lands directly in front of them, and then just bounces through the chests and faces and spleens of that many orcs. So cool. Brutal. Oh, my poor little green heart. But I can take it. All right, sir, let's continue. We've got bows, we've got crossbows.
Let's get the bows. They're going to try to whittle down some of those night goblins.
Very good. To start the whittle process.
All right, looks like there's maybe like 3 guys in the back that are at long range.
Very good.
So I'll roll them first. They're going to be hitting on 5s.
Indeed, 5s for range. Triple 1. Okay.
Get that out of the way when it's not the
it's not the
magic
cannonball.
phase.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Okay, so there's a total of 13 in the unit, including the champion.
You've shot 3 already.
Shot 3, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 left.
Now you want to roll the champion separate though, right? Is he special?
He is. He's got ballistic skill 4.
Amazing. So he'll be hitting on 3s.
Good point.
Oh, good. 1
from
hit.
him.
He's so good at the shooting. Everyone else on 4s. Ooh, oh, yeah. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
5 of them, mate. So 6 hits in total. Wounding on 4s. Strength 3 to tough 3.
Ooh, that's good. Well, average.
Average.
Totally average.
Average, very good.
Three
Three
hits.
wounds. 3 wounds. They have shields, so that'll give them a 6-up armor saves. Raise your shields, fight in the shade. They save one. Lovely. One of them gets behind its shield, but 2 of the goblins fall. Amazing. That was too many.
Wasn't worth what it cost to create the arrows.
Indeed. 2 goblin bodies worth nothing. Sweet. Crossbows, mate.
Crossbows, not much has changed over here. Still long range.
Very good. All right, starting with the marksman, hitting on a 4. No, he misses. Bugger. And then the remaining 15?
15, yeah.
Hitting on 5s, mate, for long range.
Whoa.
Woo! Yes, good. Mate, 5 hits. Not
take
too
it.
shabby. Wounding on
on
4s.
fours.
Strength 4 to toughness 4.
1, 2, 3.
3 of them. Nicely done. That'll be 3 4-up armor saves. I don't want to lose any more ball boys. Come on, make them all. Do it. Nah, make 1. God damn it. Another 2 ball boys fall. Oh, biggity boy. Oh, biggity ball boy. God damn, I'm getting whittled. I need to find combat, and now. All right, yeesh. And so that's the end?
Yep.
That is the end. Can we quickly check to see if I'm... That's definitely not 12 inches, but let's check from this guy.
Wishful thinking.
Yes, indeed. Absolutely wishful thinking. Oh, I wish. Let's start with them. They've got leadership 7. Leadership 7 ball boys. Here we go. Come on, you don't care. You didn't like those guys. You don't mind at all.
Get out of here.
No, they're running. God. And they're gonna flee 3d6. This is where things start to get weird. So the cause of the panic was the ball boy getting destroyed. The chariot being destroyed caused their panic. So they're supposed to run directly away from the thing that causes the panic, but not through friendly troops.
For what it's worth, they also took enough casualties to take a panic test.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's just do it from them. That makes way more sense.
That works way better for me.
Yeah. It's just better. So like it's stuff like that, like where this guy got destroyed, so we run away from that.
Right.
That's what annoys me about 6th edition panic checks.
Yeah.
Because realistically, what they should run away from is the thing that killed the thing, right? And it's in that case it would have been the cannon. So
Totally.
They're not scared because someone died here. They're scared because something scary over there killed it. So, but rules as written, they run from the thing that caused the panic, which is the unit being destroyed. And I hate that. It's stupid. But in this case, we can just pick to instead make it from the crossbows, which is definitely worse for me, but it makes more sense. It's good. It's good, people. So we're going to go directly away from the center, which will be in this direction. 3d6. Stay on the board, boys. Ooh. That's going to be close. 11 inches. They're still on the board. Amazing. Heck yeah. That's nice. But tunk. Back to here. Very good. Oh, that was my ball boys. That's really opened up this flank quite savagely. All right, I've still got another panic check over here for the biggins because a bunch of them just got destroyed by a cannon. The general's nearby and he's like, "Hold, boys, we need to get to the fight. Hold!" And sure enough, they do on a 3. Where was that roll for them? Boom. Nice. That was the shooting phase, mate. That's where it's at. Destroyed them, killed more ball boys, bunch of biggins down and panicked them. Oh, that's changed the face of this game significantly. Very nice, my friend. Is that it? I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Wonderful. A strong turn. A solid swing back after the devastation and loss of the general. Oh. But a solid swing back, my friend. And that is it. That is the end of Empire. Turn 2. Orcs and Goblins, turn 2. Let's see what we can do to come back from the game-changing stuff that happened in Empire turn 2. So, animosity, people, let's make it happen. Animosity for the Night Goblins, they're okay. For the big boys, also okay. The regular boys, they're loving life. The Wolf Boys. Come on, boys. Don't do it to me now. Come on. Yeah, they're all right. That would have been the perfect time. Would have been the most hilarious time. All right, sweet. Everyone's still playing nice. Then we've got stupidity checks. Have you gotten good? The general is bellowing at you, being like, trolls, get off the trolls. Yes, they've woken up. Well done, trolls. What about the ones on this flank? Trolls? Yeah, everyone's doing it. Heck yeah, love that. Then it is declare charges and then rally fleeing troops. So my wolf boys will declare a charge on your wizard, sir, on your bright wizard. Hold or flee?
I will flee.
Yes. Very good. You can do your flee move, sir. You want something reasonable here. 4?
Could I ask for more?
It's probably enough. So directly away from the unit.
It's gonna put us like right over here.
Lovely, very good. And then before move charges, it is going to be rally fleeing troops. All right, boys. Okay, need you to come back. Need you to come back, boys. So they have leadership 7, but this one right here, this boy has a lovely tooting horn. And he starts to blast into that horn and be like, boys, the boss will kill us. We need to turn around. 8! Leadership 8 is enough! They hear the horn and they hear its call. Like, that is an orc horn. And sure enough, yes, they're coming back. It's going to take them a long time to go relevant again, but yeah, they're still here, ready to cop some more damage. God damn it. Hooray! That brings us on to move charges. We're gonna measure this one up and we'll be back with the result. Ooh. All right, and this is where it has ended up. It has been a fail charge in the end because I had to be running through the stream, so he got himself, it was like half an inch. It was half an inch away. I ran 7.5 inches and it was an 8-inch away. So close! And so I've just kind of wheeled to avoid the flagellants as much as possible, staying away from an inch of everybody, and that is where it has ended up. He flees before the fury of the wolves, and that happen to have goblins clinging to them. So that's it. That was my one charge resolved. So that brings us to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And it's fanatic time. That's right, we have reached that glorious part of a Warhammer Orcs and Goblins game again, where it is time to throw out the hallucinogen-fueled night goblins at our enemy. So at this point, things that have happened, my wizard has left the unit, and these trolls have trundled up through the marsh. And that's it so far, so the interruption to the movement phase begins. And I am going to throw the first one on a straight line towards the corner of the Grudgebringer cavalry. We are 8 inches away. We need to see 8 on these 2d6. Give it to me! And we do! Oh boy, on a straight line, corner to bonk into there. And then he will pop 1 inch out behind the unit, please, sir. Very good. A good start. The first fanatic finds purchase, finds pink flesh. And he is going to do D6 strength 5 hits with no armor saves allowed. D6 of them. Oh boy. Oh gosh, it's the 6. Oh damn. Oh boy. Okay. 6 strength 5 to toughness 3 humans. We are killing cavalry on 2s. Oh boy, I roll a single one. 5 of them. 5 of them are turned to red mist. Horse legs getting lopped and crushed and men's skulls being staved in. Whoo! That was a big one. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Next one, same line, straight towards the corner. Needing an 8. A 4. So if you could be put out 4 inches forward, just from the front of the unit, sir.
4 inches from the front, get you to there.
Amazing, lovely. And I'll throw the last one out on, an angle basically heading straight towards them, but it'll need a 9 because it was right to the corner was an 8. So just past him towards the closest point, looking for a 9. Can we mop him up? Do it! 7. All right, 7 inches towards the unit. Do I at least get in their way? Tell me I do. At least a little? Kinda, sorta. Not quite. Damn, and double damn. Still not bad. That is going to be an immediate panic check for them, my friend. Do knights have leadership? They're not in a circle, yeah? They're leadership 7 or 8?
They are not leadership, they are leadership 8.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Leadership 8 for those knights. Are they spooked by the death of their friends? No, they're all good. They're all good. They didn't like those other guys. They weren't really friends. Rivals in the knightly orders. Or in the mercenary band, as it were. Awesome. That went very well. That poor unit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, that ends our interruption to the movement phase. Back to your regular programming. So, this is where everything else is now, and this is where everything ends up. Alright, so we already saw these guys do their thing. Over here, my 2 units have just shuffled and pushed, leaving a very small line of sight from my rock lobber to lob rocks at the new, fresh, chunky target of those infantry. My trolls have pushed and wheeled, basically just getting ready to cop the charge from the flagellants. It's, troll hold the flank operation, die for the cause. And then my wizard has just run out of the woods so that he can be ready to potentially throw out his, 8-inch magic missiles at flagellants. But that's it. That's my movement phase done. Let's roll into another magic phase, people. I've still got my 6 dice, and you, my friend, will have 1 less because your wizard is fleeing. Oh dear. The coward! Slash the learned man that can think. Alright, so what am I going to do here? Alright, I am going to start by throwing a 3d6 Ed butt at that wizard. I'm going to see if I can magically, psychically butt him in the head and break his filthy wizard nose. Needing a 7. Ooh, mate, and I do get it. I get it on a 9, 12. A 12, sir.
12.
Indeed.
Pretty good. I think I gotta let that one go through, because I'd have to spend too many die trying to dispel it.
That's fair, mate. So I do get it. So that's going to be a single strength 4 hit onto him, the psychic blast of a green head. He would be a toughness 3 human, no doubt. So that's going to be a 3. 2 wound. Yeah. Ah! You gambled well, sir. Gosh, he's too tough. His mind is strong. Very good. Then, alright, so after looking at all of my options, I've got 3 dice left, and the only spell that I can cast is Hand of Gork, and it can only be cast on an Orc and Goblin unit that has the potential to charge. So at the moment, there's only 2 Orc and Goblin units that are in a position to charge anyone. That's my Night Goblins and those Wolf Riders. And I am almost positive that that is more than 24 inches away, so I could roll it and go nowhere. But I could charge these boys through 2 Fanatics to get into the flank of those cavalry, potentially break them. Ooh, biggity boy, that's pretty inviting. And it's just 2d6 strength 5 hits in a legion of goblins. They're expendable. This is their whole role. I'm doing it, baby. And it just feels right. It feels good. So I'm doing it. So this little man who has just jumped out of the unit is now forcing them magically to run through 2 Fanatics that they've just unleashed. This is going to be hilarious. So let's do it, baby. Hand of Gork is a 9+, 3d6. Here! And it's a 9, mate. I'm doing it on a 9. Do you want to stop me? I think I do. You do? Very good. Ooh, on 2d6. You're going for a 9 on 2d6.
I'm going for a 9 on 2d6.
Do it, mate. Let's see it. No, that is not a 3. 9. So, they are getting thrown 2d6 inches straight towards those cavalry. Now, I know I'm 8 inches away, so I need to see an 8 to make this charge. This will be glorious, because if I don't roll quite an 8, I'm just going into Fanatics, which is definitely less glorious. I need the 8. Come on, this is hilarious. Do it, give it to me! No! No! That might actually just be enough to keep me away from the Fanatic.
I think it is.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, yes.
like
I'm
an insured.
right in front of them. Hilarious. The goblins, the night goblins, like, dug in their heels and were like, no, please, master, no! And just got dragged towards it, but not quite getting through it. Hilarious. Could have been great. All right, so then I will use my bound item, sir, of Nibbler's Itty Ring, throwing it out at your wizard. You've saved your die, you smart human, you. Needing a 3+.
3+.
3+ to stop it. Oh, it goes off, mate. Shoot. It goes off, and I'm going to wound that wizard on a 3. Ah, very good. He takes a wound, sir. Mark him with a die. Very good. Lovely. We've chipped away at him. We're making him run. We're headbutting him psychically. That poor man is under duress. Excellent. That was fun. Sweet. That's magic done. Oh my god, this turn feels like it's taken an age. Let's move on to some shooting. I'm going to guess some ranges for my lobber of rocks. Alright, I have guessed 26 inches going towards... Which guy is it? There's a particular guy that I can see. There's a very thin line that I can draw a line of sight through. Let's see how I did. 26 inches.
Oh, man. Yeah, right on his shoulder.
Right on his shoulder?
Right on his shoulder. Right
Amazing!
There. Yeah.
Heck yeah, I've done it. I've guessed my ranges effectively. Amazing. Now, will the dice help me out again and keep it there? Let's have a look-see. Come on, direct hit. Oh, I've done it! Oh boy! No. I've done it again! Oh no! Oh god! We'll get that template down and we'll figure out how many of these poor humans are getting clapped. Okay, the rock lobber seems to be doing its dirty work yet again, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got one guy under the dot, 4 guys completely covered by the template, and 10 that are partially clipped. All right, let's see how many of these 10 come into the hit pool. Get in the water, boys. The water is fine. Oh, that's a lot. Wow. 1? Oh, God. Jesus, okay. God. Okay, all right, that's fine. This will be fine. It'll come out in the wash. I'll roll really badly on the wounds. It'll be fine. All right, so the one under the dot on a 2 is dead. Yes, so 1 is splattered directly under the rock itself, turned into mush, and then splinters of his armor and bone and pieces of rock come showering out from into all of the boys around him, and they are getting wounded / killed on 3s. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, boy. 4, 8 of them, sir. Oh my god. So 9 in total. 9 in total get...
You peeled off 2 whole ranks.
Oh boy.
Well, nearly 2 whole ranks.
Indeed. Definitely removed 2 rank bonuses. Oh god. The Grudgebringer infantry smashed and destroyed. Oh god. Brutal grudge. I keep calling it grudge thrower. It's bad words for an orc. It's a rock lobber, mate. We lobbed it. Jesus. Commiserations, mate. Jesus God.
That's the way it goes.
It is. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So yes, they will need a panic check at the end of the phase. Let's keep doing stuff. Let's start over here. This spear chucker is going to chuck a spear into those knights over there. Sven Karlsson's knights. Can we check range? 24?
Sure. You got it.
Oh, amazing. We are in that half range. We need a 4 to hit them. They can't hit. It's the second spear you've chucked, mate. Wide. Come on, get your eye in, boys. And then this one. All right, so I could kill another 3 infantry, or I could kill a single knight. Oh yeah, or some very dirty peasant boys. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna just keep going for the Grudgebringers. I'm gonna go for the Grudgebringer infantry, hitting them on a 4. Is that 24? I think so. Let's check it.
It's gotta be more than 24.
No, we are, by angling away from the troll to actually get the line of sight, we are over half range, so we're going to need that 5. Do it, boys. Yeah, we can make 5s. That's a 6, my friend. All right, we are killing the first man in the first rank on a 2. Very good. 1 goes down. Then it goes down to strength 5, hitting the next one, killing the next one on a 2. Very good. And then the final man on a 3. We do it. We skewer through all 3 ranks, killing another 3 of them. Boy. Oh, boy. Artillery is doing the business this game on both sides. On both sides. It's an artillery war at this point. Like cannon shot versus rocks and spears. Woof. That was gnarly. That was super gnarly. That's a big swing back for the Orcs and Goblins. But that's it. We don't have any combat to do. I've, headbutted a wizard and got him fleeing before me. I have absolutely decimated the poor, these guys. Both of the Grudgebringer units are just, oof, they're feeling the pain. Oh, we actually need the panic check there, my friend. Leadership 8, no doubt, for the captain.
Indeed.
Or the lieutenant. Yeah, they love it. They're here for fighting.
This is what they're paid for.
Exactly. You want your pay, boys? You better stay. Oh, gosh. But that is it. That is the end of Orc and Goblin Turn 2. Empire, the Grudgebringer Mercenary Company, Turn 3. Charges to declare, and we've got some?
Indeed.
Wonderful. Tell me about them, sir.
The Flagellants can't wait to fight some trolls, so
Heck
they're
yeah.
charging.
Amazing.
And then what's left of the Grudgebringer cavalry is going to try and charge the Biggins.
Oh my god, the suicidal charge, the last charge of the Grudgebringer cavalry. Amazing. Love to see it. Yeah. All right, sir. Now, they're immune to psych, right?
They are.
Yep, fabulous. So no fear checks. I will hold with both of my units. Because hell yeah. So then, before move charges, we go to rally fleeing troops, and we do have a man that needs to rally. What's his leadership? 7?
7.
Very good. Is he scared? Oh,
He's still scared.
He's still scared, running at 2d6. 10 inches. So yeah,
Straight towards my board edge this time.
Absolutely.
All right, so he's not off the board
Amazing.
yet.
But oh boy, he's getting out of here. Oh no.
He doesn't like wolves.
No, does not. Doesn't like getting Ed-butted either. He's just like, oh, it's a bit, it's getting too hot in the kitchen over there for the Bright Wizard. Can't stand the heat. All right. So then we would move charges and go on to remaining moves. So we'll do all of that off camera. So this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. Give me your wrap-up, please, Grayson.
So the wizard failed his rally and fled a further 10 inches behind the cannon.
Indeed he did. That cannon's in trouble.
The Flagellants were thrilled to get into combat with the trolls.
Heck yeah.
It's a great matchup.
Love that.
The Grudgebringer cavalry made their charge into the Biggins.
Indeed they
Sell
did.
their lives.
Amazing.
And then the remainder of the Grudgebringer infantry, which is now smaller than their detachment unit, has moved up.
oh boy. There's a lot of dead cavalry and humans just strewn through the back lines there, just crushed and mangled bodies. So brutal.
Sure is.
Please continue.
And then Carlson's Guard Cavalry has swung around to threaten the flank of the goblins.
How dare they?
And the crossbowmen have come down off the hill to back them up against the reformed Boar Boys.
Yep. My poor Boar Boys. Awesome. There it is, sir. All right, we rock into Empire Magic Phase 3. Let's see if we can not make a miscast. Let's see if we can do it, my man.
Let's see.
All right, and we've got a few less dice, my friend. So you're down to 4?
Down to 4.
To my 4. We are equal in dice. Right. What would you like to cast?
The first thing I'm going to cast is the Oxen Stands. I can cast this on any fleeing unit on the tabletop, and if it's successful, they rally instantly.
Oh, amazing! That's pretty great.
If it goes off. It sure is.
You are correct.
So it's a 5+. I'm going to use 2 dice.
Very good, sir. Good luck. Wow, I'm on an 11.
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty spicy.
Hello.
So hang on, I might want to dispel that, my friend.
Fair. Sorry, that was an 11.
That's all good. So you've got 2 dice left, huh?
Indeed.
And what is your other spell? What do you need to cast your other spell?
Feast of Crows on 7+.
Yeah, I don't think I want that wizard rallied now, so I'm gonna throw all my dice at it. I'm gonna try and stop it. Hiya! And I do on a double 6.
okay,
So no,
okay.
he will remain fleeing, my friend. Sorry.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You stay out of here.
Because the next thing I was going to do was see if he could cast after rallying. But
Yep.
anywho,
If that was possible, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't. Because I had the exact same thought. I was like, no. Wait.
all right.
Feast of Crows?
Feast of Crows on the Night Goblins.
Very good,
Casting
sir.
on a 7+.
Can he do it? He can! He's done it, mate. You rolled 2 spells successfully this phase. Yeah!
Only got to do 1.
That's
I'll take it. I'll
That's
take
true.
it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so it is 2d6 strength 3 hits.
Very good. Spectral crows just come out and start pecking at my beautiful, beautiful little night goblins. Ah,
3. Better than none.
Indeed, but that's sad. Boo. Kill it on 4s, wounding on 4s, sorry. I still will have my 6-up armor saves. Very good. 2 of them, mate. 2 crows managed to peck hard enough to potentially kill a goblin. Shields? I raise one. I raise a shield and bat away one of the spectral crows, but one man goes down, the crow pecking through his eyeball into the brain pan, just and down goes a goblin. Ugh. Very good. Another magic phase, no miscast. Huzzah.
All right.
All right, sir. It's back to cannons. I'm going to give you a moment to think about some of these ranges. All right, mate. What are we doing?
So the cannon over here on Artillery Hill is guessing 24 inches directly towards the spear chucka.
Fantastic.
Over there.
Drawing a line so he can hit the machine and clip through 2 crew because I bunched him up like a schmuck. Lovely. Okay. And what's the other one doing? Go and tell the audience.
The other cannon is going to fire some grape shot into these wolf riders as a last-ditch effort to stay alive.
Yep. I always forget the grape shot. I was like, he'll only be able to kill 1. That's not even enough to panic them. Nice. Love it. All right, so let's start with the guess range. So you said 24 towards
24.
the boy.
And then I should have rolled before we did
Oh, yes,
this.
of course,
but-
of course.
Oh no!
No! We've misfired! Grayson!
Well, I mean, 2 cannons over 6 turns.
Yeah, something had to go.
Bound to happen. All
Really,
right.
I needed that to happen over there. So, lame? All right, mate.
Misfire chart is
Hey-yo. 3? I
3
think that's-
malfunction.
Yeah, tell me about it.
The powder fails to ignite, the cannon does not fire, the crew must remove the ball and powder before the cannon can shoot again, which takes another turn.
2 turns. All right, my
Tough.
friend. Just turn them around to face the rear and then make it look like they're trying to jimmy the ball out. Like, oh no! Clunk! Oof. All right, sir. Well, second verse, same as the first?
Here we go. Let's make sure we're within 8.
Ah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy, mate. For days. Again, please? No!
Oh!
Bye-bye, sweet wolves. Very good, sir. So 10 strength 4 hits coming into those poor wolves. All they wanted was a little bit of man flesh. On 3s.
That's a lot of 1s.
That is, but it does look like 5. That is enough. You wipe the unit, mate. Very good.
Wow.
It goes boom, and tiny little pieces of shrapnel come flying out, smashing into the goblins and the wolves, leaving a couple of wolves that are not ridden and just off, to lick their wounds far, far away. Ah, nicely done, mate. The goblin wolf riders did their job. They put pressure, but they didn't make it to the people. Very nice. All right, we've got some bows to shoot.
Yeah, so these bowmen, as many of them can see, are going to try and soften up the night goblins over there.
Very good.
It looks like this guy is probably the cutoff. Like him and everyone behind him probably aren't close enough to the edge to see out.
Oh, surely this one. That's 2 inches to there. He just needs to draw a line to So 4 of them aren't able to see because of they're shooting through the woods rather than out of the woods. What does that leave us with?
So there's 13, including the marksman.
All right, so that brings us down to 9,
Yes.
including the marksman.
Right, so the marksman is hitting on threes.
On threes, no negatives, because we are very close. He
That's
hits.
a hit.
And then it'll be 8 more shots.
4, 6, 8 more shots.
Hitting on 4s, because again, very close. Ooh.
That's not great.
3 hits, yep.
I'll take 3 hits.
It's 1 less than average, which is not ideal. And these are wounding on 4s. Strength 3 bows to toughness 3 goblins. Very good. 3 wounds, and one of them was the marksman. God, he's good. We've still got shields, baby. And we are going to raise the shields. Nah, it's the first time I haven't made a shield save. Very sad. So 3 goblins, clunk, clunk, clunk. Cop arrows right in the knee. But sweet. Is that the shooting phase done?
Indeed.
They've marched, so they can't shoot with their fancy bows of cross. So
Correct.
we have the first combat phase, ladies and gentlemen. And here it is. Let's get tight on it. There it is, the flagellants. You know, yelling their doom cries, crying for the end times. The end is coming, the end is nigh. Sigmar, hear me! Have come rushing into the slavering maw of the trolls. Amazing! All right, mate, let's get this fight underway.
So there are 4 flagellants and then the Prophet of Doom. The Prophet of Doom has 3 attacks.
What?
The other flagellants will have 2.
Wow, that's more than I was expecting. I'll be honest, I've never played or fought against flagellants, and this is upsetting me.
Well, the other saving grace for you is that they are all weapon skill 2.
Okay, so they'll be hitting me on 4s, because I am weapon skill 3.
Yep.
Alright, cool, we'll see how many trolls are left to strike back at the end of this, but mate, roll them dice. So how many attacks is that in total?
So 8 plus 3 gets us 11.
11 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Oh boy.
Okay.
That was not the average. How dare you, sir?
Alright, so it's 7 hits.
7 hits. They are plus 2 strength in the first round of combat for their flails, which puts them up to strength 5. I am toughness 4. You're wounding on 3s here, mate.
Ah, all of them.
All of them. All right,
7.
so that's 1, 2, and a troll left on 1 wound remaining. Oh boy. So that one goes down. We'll go that one next. And then he is left on a single wound. I said, goddamn. Oh boy. Yeah, no, that's right. All right, so my last troll will swing back. He's got 3 attacks, and he is hitting on 3s. Yeah, he misses 1. He is strength 5 to toughness 3, little man. We are squishing on 2.
Actually, toughness 4.
Of course, they're so calloused from all of their whipping. Oh my god, from all their flagellation, their whole bodies are just one big callus. How dare they? Very good. Well, we are wounding / killing on 3s instead. We kill 1. Boo! Oh boy. All right, we kill 1. Now, before we figure out combat res, I have 7 regeneration rolls to roll. 2, 4, 6, 7. All right, I need a big spike here. I need all of the 4 pluses. Bring them all back. You know, so as, you know, they get chopped down, their natural regenerative ability starts to kick in. Flesh begins to knit together. Arms re-knit onto bodies, and I get them all by 1.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Brutal.
Okay, just let me put all these boys back. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So we got 1 wound through in the end, so this guy went from 2 wounds to 1. Holy diggity damn. That was wow. I rolled good. All right, so now we can work out combat res. So you got a wound, and you got 2 ranks, and you outnumber. I got a wound. So you win by 3 here, my friend.
Do the regenerated wounds not count towards combat res?
They do not.
Oh,
no.
okay.
No, they do not. In the old world, in the new edition, they do. In this old one, I'm afraid not, my friend. All right. So -3, leadership 9, -3 goes down to
6.
Thank you. Yep, brain locked up for a sec just there. Now, because the general is nearby, they get his leadership of 9, which goes to 6, and the battle standard bearer is nearby as well. So this is a leadership 6, re-rollable. Come on, trolls. Hold! And they do on the first roll. Amazing. The trolls hold. Love it. But that's pretty sweet. Maybe it would have been better if they break. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah. So, nice. There's that one. And now, the last charge of the Grudgebringer cavalry. Look at these noble souls with all of their friends dead and crushed behind them. Their general potentially mortally wounded in the press back there. And they have decided to charge headlong into the biggest of orcs with the general of Urgat Rip-Eye. All right, my friend. Now, there's no characters in there to declare challenges with. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, so just swing away. How would you like to distribute your attacks?
Just all against the normal... Well, no. I guess I should put some against the champion.
There is a champion, yes.
Yeah. We'll do... I think I can get 2 guys against the champions.
I would say so.
Yeah. 2 of them will try and hit the champion.
And the rest into the rank and file?
Yes.
Very good. What is the weapon skill of these boys? 4?
4.
Very good. So the 2 into the champ, on 4s to hit, my friend. All right. Ah, they both hit. Oh, no.
Hits. And with their lances, they are strength 6. Oh, excuse me, strength 5 on the charge.
Very good. 3s to wound here, my friend. 3s to kill. And it is enough. The champion falls.
We'll take it.
The champion big goes down. Ha! Slain by a Grudgebringer cavalry on the charge. I like to think that just on the charge, you know, their swinging swords are just giving them that sweet extra strength, you know, thematically.
They're so skilled with their swords.
Exactly, on the charge. It's what they do. Very good. And then the remaining 2 guys?
Yep, just
into rank
against
and file.
regular rank and file.
On 4s, a single 1, and 3s. No dear.
And then 4 war horses.
Yes, of course. Very good.
Only weapon skill 3 on the war horses.
Yep. Also on 4s.
Still 4s. Oh, just 1.
Oh boy.
All right.
5s, because strength 3.
Yes.
No.
All right.
All right. And now the swing back of the biggest of orcs and the general. And of course, we'll start with the general. I'll start with Urgat Rip-Eye himself. He has 4 attacks. He's weapon skill 6. He's hitting these guys on 3s. God dang it, Urgat. What are you doing, mate? But he is strength 6 with his Thumper's Club of Thumping, or in this case, the magical axe that is you know, helping him be controlled by the Skaven, the warp stone imbued axe. He's got strength 6, tough 4, tough 3?
Tough 3.
Doesn't matter. Either way, it's 2s. Yes, he does. So strength 6, and they've got a 1-up save though, right?
They do, yeah.
So 1-up save, negative by 3 is
4. Yeah.
Yep, 4-up armor save. It clangs off the barding and the full plate mail. Love that. And that will just leave me with 3 orcs to swing on 4s. 2 hits, and strength 4 to tough 3, wounding on 3s. A single wound, sir, negative by 1, so 2-up armor save. Oh no! A big un chops down a noble knight, you know, just swings under and takes out the horse's leg and then bamps him down while he's out. Amazing. All right, let's have a look at this combat res, sir. So I did a wound. I have 2 ranks and a banner. You did a wound. You got a banner. Oh, yes, and I outnumber you. So you are losing by 3 here, my friend.
All right, so leadership 8 goes to 5.
Down to 5. Can they stay? The noble knights. Oh, they hold! I can't believe it! Those dogs! Gosh, ooh, that's upsetting. Nice, they hold the bravery for their lost friends. Love it. That's so good. All right, well, I think that's the end of the turn. All right, that is it. That is the end of the turn. My trolls held, amazing. And then the last charge of the of the knights, the Grudgebringer cavalry, they slammed in, they killed the boss. One got killed in return, but then they held. Their resolve was shaken, but they stuck it out. Love it. So cool. But that's it. That is it. That is the end of Empire Turn 3. Orcs and Goblins Turn 3. Animosity, baby. Let's keep going. So, the Boar Boys back here. You're the worst, Boar Boys. What happens to you? They're going to surge forward. Amazing. That's super cool. Oh, that's super cool. Oh my god, that's actually pretty good. So, they get to make a full move forward. Their base move forward towards the nearest enemy unit, which is those knights. Oh my goodness. This worked out great. And as long as they're moving towards the nearest enemy unit, they get +1 to their move. So they got an 8-inch move here. Oh boy. How did animosity work out for me? Oh gosh. Wow. So they just surged forward. So I got the one roll on the chart, the 6, which is we'll show them. And they just get to do a full regular move towards the nearest enemy unit. That's put them in a charge range. Oh my god. Animosity works out. This is why they shouldn't have gotten rid of it. For the old world. Dude, this is ridiculous. I can't believe animosity. This is the first time ever that it's benefited me. It's happened. Orcs and Goblin players, rejoice. I am the Messiah. This is the moment. It did it. I can't believe it. That's ridiculous. This game has been a bit brutal. Gosh. All right. So, yay. Animosity for them. They're okay. Animosity for the boys. Boys. Okay. 6. What? What? What is happening? What is happening, dude? What? Wow. Wow. Okay, so they need to do a full move towards the nearest enemy unit, which is the cavalry. I'm going to do that and come back. Okay, so with their 4-inch extra move of we'll show them, they've just surged forward and around, also putting themselves in position for a charge. What is happening? Okay, I think that's all the animosity we have to do. We've got a stupidity check for those trolls. They're alright on an 8. And we've got a stupidity check for those trolls. They're alright on a 9, just? Oh my god, it's all working. How is this working? Wow. So that... I'm a little shocked, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little bit flabbergasted. That brings us to declare charges, and suddenly I've gone from having 1 potential to 3. Thanks to animosity. How does that work? Okay, all right. So look, I'm gonna have to do it. So my Boar Boys are going to declare a charge against the flank of Sven Karlsson's cavalry. Hold or fleet?
Fleet.
Very good. Very good, sir. Makes it. Oh, sorry. And I shouldn't have actually asked you to do that yet. I declare them all, and right. Then you do it. But it doesn't matter. That makes perfect sense. These guys are going to declare a charge into the flank of the cavalry, and the trolls are also going to declare a charge into the flank of the cavalry. So, whoa boy, those poor cavalry. So the cavalry have to hold, or at least / they have to take some tests to see if they hold. These cavalry are going to flee, and that makes perfect sense, sir. So they are going to turn and run directly away 3d6 inches. How do they flee?
Oh no.
Very poorly.
Oh my.
Is that a 111?
That's a 111.
Grayson! Oh my god, bro! Come on! Okay, alright, so
3 inches.
All right, and so this is where Sven Karlsson's house cavalry have ended up. So he was right here. He's rolled a 3 to flee, which is not enough to get through this unit and pop out the other side. And you're supposed to try to avoid fleeing through units if possible. So he has gone towards the gap, and the 3 inches has gotten him to here. It's not enough. It's not enough. Jesus. All right, so I've declared all of the charges. We know these ones are in range, so we do the checks for these guys now. So What do you want to... so we've got a couple of things. So firstly, they're being charged by a fear-causing unit that is outnumbering them, so they need to do a fear check. Leadership 8?
8.
All good. And then they do need to do a panic check because they're being charged in the flank while being engaged in the front. Leadership 8. They love it. They love it. They're going to stand and cop it sweet. God, they're so brave.
Do they do one check for each charge?
Surely not. Surely not. I'm happy with one. I think one is enough. All right. It couldn't be... No. One's plenty. All right. And then we have, before we move charges, compulsories. And we've got some, because we've got fanatics. Let's start with this one. That's probably going to be bad. So, where are you going, mate? Yeah, he's going at 3 inches into the unit. Amazing. You want to measure that one out for me, my friend?
Sure.
All right, so yeah, he's going to hit and pop like an inch out to here. Uh-oh, that's gonna maybe make things a little bit rough for me. So D6 strength 5 hits into those goblins. 4 of them. Squishing gobbos on 2s. Very good. 4 goblins get smashed by the swinging balls and chains. Lovely. And then let's keep going. Let's keep on keeping on. This bad boy, ha! Oh, looks like he's going to hit the wood and die. Does he get to the wood with 5 inches?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, amazing.
He is like, well, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm happy to say that he hits it. That's fine. So he goes swinging and smashes directly into a tree and tops himself. Just blam, off he goes. And then the last one over there, hi-oh, is going back into the deep lines. He's looking to swing off into the future, into glory. Very good. There you go. Oh no, I toppled the tree. Apologies, sir. That's the tree the fanatic hit. All right, that's compulsory moves done. Which does mean we go on to move charges and remaining moves. I wonder if these guys... I think they're probably going to hit that fanatic on the way in. Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure they will. So look, I'll just go through it now. We'll just assume we'll do it on camera. So they're going to get hit by the fanatic, taking D6. Oh, thank you, thank you, Lord. Wounding on a 3. Hilarious. unable to wound the troll. That one fanatic. He's tired from chewing through other goblins. Well done, mate. Okay, we'll move the charges / go through remaining moves, and we'll be back. So, this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. Okay, the Boar Boys ran down and butchered Sven Carlson's, house cavalry. Wow, that is just... And again, that so much had to go wrong for that to happen. So much! But, Jesus, there it is. Both of these units have slammed into the flank, and again, the only reason this one managed to do that was because it failed animosity and then rolled a 6. Ridiculous. The trolls got through a fanatic, taking 0 damage. God! My night goblins have just pushed up. They're 4 inches because they are march blocked. And my little shaman Iggity over here has just repositioned to get in range to throw some magic and still potentially, butt heads with that fiery boy out at yonder. All right, and speaking of butt heads, let's go into another magic phase here. So I have still got, 6 dice, and as long as I don't throw them away. And you've got 3? Because Old Maid is still running.
Correct.
Okay. I am going to throw 3 dice at the hand of Gork, and I'm going to attempt to get these Boar Boys a charge after coming from all the way back here. I'm going to see if they can get a charge off on some crossbowmen. So 3d6, looking for a 9 from little Shaman Ziggity. Yeah. And sure enough, I do get it, sir. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
On an 11. Would you like to stop it?
I think I'd rather let that one go through and see if I can keep my wizard alive.
Very fair, my friend. So they are going to move 2d6. Hang on, so do you get to do a charge reaction here? How does this work? The enemy are caught by the suddenness of the advance and can only hold before greenskins charging with the Hand of Gork. They can't stand and shoot, flee, etc. Ah, okay, and if there's a choice between 2 units to charge, they go towards the closest. So I'm going towards the skirmishers. Spicy. All right, well, that's what we're doing. So they're going to go 2d6 into the skirmishers. They can't flee. My 11 inches is more than enough. So we would just wheel. Do I need to wheel? I guess I could just go forward and hit them. Yeah, and then you form up on me, right? Yep, lovely. We'll do that. We did it! Yay! Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right, time for the butter knives to shine. That's what these guys are armed with.
Butter knives?
Butter knives.
Amazing. And that is where they have ended up, managing to charge a second unit on the other side of the table when they started here. What is this game? What is it? All right, I've still got 3 dice, and I'm going to start by throwing my bound item at that gentleman fleeing out there with an headbutt. Would you like to stop it on a 3+?
Yes, indeed.
Gotta try. Oh, mate, no!
The ones love me.
Oh, don't they? Okay, so the Nibbler Zitty Ring unleashes headbutt on that fleeing wizard. Actually, let's check that it's in range. 24 inches?
Oh, good point. It is.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's in range. So, a strength 4 magical headbutt between these wizards. Coming to his toughness 3 on a 3+, we headbutt him into the Shadow Realm. And we do. That is a 6. Oh my god.
But he has... Oh, does he get his ward?
Yes,
from his
absolutely.
armor? Yeah.
Absolutely. What's he got? What kind
He's
of ward
got
savings?
a 5+
Oh, mate, roll it.
from his crazy armor of Tarnus.
Oh!
Hey! All
Now,
right.
he's taken a wound from headbutt once already.
Did we forget to do it
We
then?
did. Roll it again. Roll another one.
Whoops.
Oh, what is that?
That's a 3.
That's 3. All right, so he's still just on 1 wound remaining. Very good. Very good. The armor. Very good. The ward save. We remembered. You remembered. Well done, mate. All right, that leaves me with the final question. I've got 3 dice. I can throw Fists of Gork into the flagellants to try and carve them down, or I can throw another headbutt at that guy. Do I want the wizard dead? How much do I care? I feel like I care a lot. I don't know why, but I really do. I've spent a lot of resource and time trying to get rid of that guy, and I want it done, even though I'm doing it. I'm going to headbutt him again on 3d6. Yeah! And I get it, sir, on a 6, 7, 8.
All right,
That's
let's try this
achievable.
spell on 2.
That's achievable on 2d6. No.
6.
A 6. All right, again on 3+, the strength 4 psychic magical headbutt. Meh. It does get him that 5 upward save, mate. Live or die. No! The jewel, the magical jewel ends with little Iggity just shooting ringed power and headbutting him over and over again. Wow, brutal. We did it, huzzah. Now, was he within range of that cannon when he got destroyed then? I think he was.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a panic check for that cannon, my friend. And it's the end of the phase, so we may as well do it now. Leadership 7.
No, they're out of here.
Oh my god, they're running. 8 inches on the table, off the table.
It sort of depends on where you measure from, but it looks like probably
if
off.
you measure from just the one that's furthest back, and if one of them goes off the table, then they're off
gone.
the table. They leave their machine and run.
Oh.
Wow.
Bummer.
Oh, wow. Jesus. Oh, God. All right, that's the magic phase done. We got a shooting phase. There's not much to shoot at. These guys, I don't think, can see anything at this point. The spear chucker can shoot at a crossbowman. May as well. You want to check that 24-inch range? Yes.
You're in it.
We're in it. It's going to be a 4 to hit. You've missed every shot so far. You've done it! Yes, you just needed to be taunted like a good goblin, whipped into action. All right, we kill the first guy on a 2. Bounces off his codpiece. Amazing. One of them just thrusts forward. Love that. You guys still suck. Oh, fantastic. All right, that brings us to a very large combat phase. Let's start over here. I want the boar boys to do stuff. So we've got the boss is weapon skill 4 to their weapon skill 3.
Yep.
Very good. We are hitting on 3s. Now, wow. Very good, mate. And then 3 regular orcs are weapon skill 3, hitting on 4s. Oh, 1 hit, oh dear, this is going poorly. And strength 5 on the charge. No, sorry, strength 4 on the charge because they're regular orcs, because cavalry spears. So wounding on 3s. Very good, we do slay 1 as we come charging in. And 1 spear finds purchase in pink flesh. And then we have 4 boars at weapon skill 3, hitting on 4s. Very good, 2 hits, and they are strength 5 on the charge, so killing on 2s. Very good, 2 boars, just gore 2 men as they come rushing in. Alright, so I killed 3 from the front rank, mate, so that looks like it gives you 4 attack back.
Indeed.
Fabulous, hitting on 4s.
Whoa.
Oh dear.
I don't know how I did that.
That was impressive. 2 hits, nice average roll, and winning on 5s for strength 3 to toughness 4. No wounds. Okay, mate, so let's check it out. I did 3 wounds. What have I got there? I've got 6 guys, so 12. How many guys you got?
I have 10.
I outnumber and have a banner. So, my friend, you are losing by 5. Down to leadership
7 to start with, so I need
double 1.
I've been rolling this all day.
Now's the time. They will run. Now we won't actually run
right.
we won't roll those yet. I will just mark my guys that we are pursuing, and you will be running. If you want, just mark 2d6 next to them, because we'll do all of the fleas at the end.
Right.
I want to leave this one till last because the glory. Let's come back to the trolls. It's trolls versus flagellants. What is the initiative of a flagellant?
3.
Very good. They're going first, my friend.
All right. So it is still, let's see, 8 plus 3, 11 total attacks from those guys, but now they're all tired.
Yeah. Their poor flails are not flailing as well as they once did. All right, my friend, you are hitting on 4s. The spinner.
Oh, the spinner worked.
Nice.
Okay.
That looks pretty good.
Indeed.
All right, and now you're down to strength 3, though, and I am toughness 4, so wounding on 5s. Looks like
2.
2. Very good. That is enough to kill this troll and put a wound on another. So you did remove, 3 attacks out of that combat, which will give me 6 attacks back. 6 attacks back, looking for 3s to hit. Are they weapon skill 2?
Yes.
Very good. 3s to hit from the trolls. We missed 50% of them. And strength 5 to toughness 4 because of their thick calluses. Winning, killing on 3s. 2 of them, my friend. 2 of them go down. So that means, now before we calculate, we're doing regens. 2 of them this time. I need to see them both, otherwise one of them is dead for good. Come on, give them both. Double 4+. Do it! Now I fail them both. Very good. You kill a troll. Nicely done. So that means you did 2 wounds and I did 2 wounds, so that is a wash. You had 2 ranks and outnumber. So you win by 3, which I think is what you won by last time. So I am back down to leadership 6 again. Leadership from leadership 9, -3, leadership 6, rerollable. Can we hold? Here. We can. Oh no, that's a 7. That's a 7. Rerolling for the battle standard bearer. Are they inspired by the flappy flag? Inspiration now. Very good. They will be fleeing. So I will mark them, sir, and you can mark yours. You've broken the trolls. Nicely done. And then this. This ridiculous combat. I will just do the trolls first because they're big. Actually, it should go... No, they charge, so they would go first. So 3 and 3, because there's only 2 of them in base contact. Look at it. Look at the glory of this ridiculous combat. Made possible by animosity. Ridiculous. So 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. Very good, a nice average roll. Can never be sad about the average. Strength 5 to toughness 3, wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, sir, -2, which means 3 up armor saves for those boys. Oh, you
Saved
stick
all
the
3.
landing. Very nicely done. Then we would have the charging boys. We'll start with Big Boss Zog, who has 3 attacks. He hits you on 3s. Very good, 2 hits. He is also strength 5 with the Chopper of Might, wounding on 2s. 2 of them, sir. Again, 3 up armor saves. Oh, we can roll saves, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him go. Love it. And then I would have
2 more, I think.
2 more orcs, you reckon?
Yeah, because I think you have the corner with the champion there.
Beautiful. So we'll go the champion first. He would usually have 2 attacks, but he's got an extra hand weapon, so he's got 3, hitting on 4s. He gets 2 of them. He's strength 4 base, because he's the boss, so wounding on 3s. Nah, he gets neither. Very good. And then the 1 remaining orc that is in base contact on 4s and 4s. 1 wound on your 2 up armor save, sir. Very good, mate. I can't penetrate the armor. Then we will go to the rest of my... Well, / we'll go to my general, and then your guys will have a higher initiative than the rest of my boys. Okay. So, my general, here he is, Urgat Rip-Eye, with his Skaven fueled axe, hitting on 3s. That's more like it, Urgat. We get all 4 hits. Strength 6 to toughness 3, wounding on 2s. We get them all. Amazing. So that will give you 4 4-up armor saves, my friend.
Failed 2.
2 of them. Very good. That would leave your standard bearer, I would assume.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. Splat. And splat.
All right, sir. And your standard bearer can fight back.
Alright, he's just going to see how many orcs he can take down on his own. So use weapon skill 3.
So, yep, hitting on 4s.
Nope.
His horse, hitting on 4s.
Nope.
No.
Uh-oh.
And surely he'd be weapon skill 4, right? As a knight.
Sorry, 4. Sorry, he's 4.
I
So
think
that
he rolled a 3.
would've
Would have been
I
a
did.
hit.
Yeah,
Would have been a hit. Strength 4 to toughness, strength 3 to toughness 4, winning on a 5. Oh, he does it!
Okay.
What a beast! And I've got light armor and shield, which gives me a 5-up armor save. Nah, you killer big orc! How dare he! And then your horse. We rolled the horse. The horse missed. Yeah. So then it would just give me what? 2 guys fighting him. 2 biggins. 2 biggins swinging at the final knight on 4s. Very good, and 3s because strength 4 base to toughness 3 human. A wound. -1, sir. 2 up. Yes, he's good. Very good. All right. So, what do we got here? We did 2 wounds. We have, what, a total of 2 ranks across the units? Yep, 2 ranks. We have a banner, and we have a flank charge. And we outnumber. You did a wound, and you've still got a banner. So that is -5, sir. Leadership 3. Can he hold? Oh! Oh my god! The Grudgebringer cavalry will not break. God, that's amazing. Funny. What a game. What a strange game. All right, so now we need to resolve the other breaks. We're over here. Let's start with this one. So the trolls are going to run 2d6. It looks like you're going to be overrunning into the rear of my boys.
That would be great.
That seems good. / maybe into him. Let's see how that works out. But they're going to run 2 inches.
Very far.
And you are going to pursue
4 inches.
Lovely. All right. Well, let's just mark them with the 4, and we'll figure out how that's going to work. That's going to spark panic checks for both of these guys. Let's do this one, sir. You are going to run 2d6 inches. And I'm going to pursue all of them. So that is 7, 13? No, 12? Yes, I'm going 12 inches forward. which will cause a panic check for these gents. I'll just mark them there. Before models are moved, you can remove them, that's fine, but before the movement is done, we do the panic checks. So, let's start with your one, sir. Leadership 7 over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no! They're gonna panic and run. Oh boy. Alright, roll it. How far are they going? 4 inches. Alright, so these guys are going to be running 4 inches in a direction. But let's see these guys. There, he's near the boss, leadership 9. He doesn't mind. Probably would have been better if you ran, mate. These boys, leadership 9, also don't mind. Lovely. Alright, so let's get this moved and we'll be back with the results. Yeesh. Alright, and this is where it's all ended up. We've got the crossbowmen fleeing out to the side, panicked by the destruction of their friends. The boar boys way out in the backfield. And then over here, with this man holding, everything sliding in a bit, the flagellants cut down the trolls and have slammed into the rear of the orc boys. Amazing! Amazing! Oh, gosh. That is it. What a wild turn. A truly wild turn. But that's it. That's the end of Orc and Goblins. Turn 3. Empire, turn 4. Charges to declare. And we've got some, baby.
We've got some.
Heck yeah, tell me about them, mate.
The Grudgebringer infantry are going to attempt to charge into the trolls, and Carlson's guard are going to charge into the flank of the boys.
Amazing. All right, so we're going to need a fear check for the Grudgebringer infantry. Leadership 8?
8.
Oh, no! Mate!
What?
They can't charge! No! The trolls are too scary. Brutal.
That's like the first leadership test I've passed. Or I failed.
I know.
The second. Okay.
Well, they can definitely do it. That will be a panic check for my boys because they are engaged in the front and getting hit in the flank. Now, hang on. Before we move charges, we do need to go through some other things, but that's all good. Let's do the panic check. You're clearly in range. Leadership 9. Boys. 8. They're all right. They're all right on the 8. All right. Then we've got rally fleeing troops. We have the crossbowmen that are rallying or fleeing over here. Leadership 8?
Yes.
That's a 9.
Actually, I think it was 7, but still.
Because do they have a musician in there?
Oh, right.
So it would have been 8, but we've rolled a 9, so they're going to continue to flee. How far do they go? 11.
Oh, they want no part of this.
So now they want to go towards the nearest table edge, but they do still need to try not to run through friendly units or come within 4 inches of enemy units. So where would that put them?
Well, 4 inches of your guys would go to there.
Yep.
So they've got a pretty significant...
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah. So they just go 11 from there. Again, they would turn and then run.
Yeah.
Yeah, move some of your dead guys, mate. I'm sorry. My bad, mate. My bad.
Who thought anything would be happening over here?
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's just the mass graveyard over there, the mass grave. They're already digging the pit. Brutal. And that is where they end up running away, staying 4 inches outside of the orcs, and ever so slightly clipping through the cannon, but that is the most direct path that we could take. So there they are, continuing to run. Brutal. So now we would go on to move charges and remaining moves. So there's not going to be a whole lot. Do you want to move anything? You can just move them in, whack them in into the flank. The Grudgebringer infantry, demoralized by all of their dead friends, are not willing to run at the trolls. Do you want to move the Jade Wizard?
I do. I want to get him out of your potential charge arc.
That's fair.
So he'll just go over this way.
Yep, zip over to the flank. Very nice. Sweet. That's movement done. Amazing. Oh, it's a swift one. Magic, sir, and it is just the Jade Wizard. What's that gentleman's name?
Alor.
Alor. Fantastic. All right, Alor. What you got for me, mate?
The Crow's Feast, casting on 7+, is going to go into the Night Goblins.
Fantastic. Throwing all 3 D6. Oh, mate!
What?
Irresistible 4! Amazing, you've gone from rolling triple ones to triple sixes. You're an all or nothing kind of man, I see.
He only has one setting, on or off.
Mate, that's exactly right. All right, 2d6 strength 3 hits at those goblins, mate. A 5. It's better than the 3 that we got last time. Oh my god. All right, 5 hits, wounding on 4s, my friends. Strength 3 crow pecs to toughness 3 goblins. 2. We're going to bat them away with our shields. And of course we do. We bat away 1 crow with a shield. How do I keep making these 6-ups? Ridiculous. All right, that's the magic phase done. We don't have a shooting phase because that cannon is getting plunged and those boys ran away. But turn your cannon around. We can show that they've at least, they've done it and they're ready for turn 5. Lovely. There she is, ready to go. So it's combat time. It's combat time, sir. And your charges are going first. And we've got a lot. Look at this. Look at this schmozzle. Look at all these guys slamming on this one Grudgebringer cavalry banner man that just refuses to run. Oh my god. And these cowardly men watching from afar. Those poor bastards. Alright, sir, do you want to start with Carlson's House Guard or the Flagellants?
Let's start with the House Guard.
Amazing.
Because it doesn't really affect how many gets to fight or hit or anything.
No. All right, mate. Swing away. So you've got, what, 5?
5 of them. They're just regular swordsmen. They are weapon skill 4.
Yeah, they are. So hitting on 3s, because weapon skill 3 boys.
3, excuse me.
3 hits. Very nice. Wounding on 5s, though, because toughness 4, strength 3 human. No wounds. Oh, boy.
Okay.
All right. Flagellants.
All right, so they
The Scarred boys.
have 11 hits once again, or excuse me, 11 attacks.
Indeed,
once
they've got
again.
all the attacks.
And because it's a new combat, they're back up to strength 5.
Goddamn right. So they're hitting on 4s to start off with. Weapon skill 2 to weapon skill 3.
Yes.
Oh, that looks like a lot. Looks like 6. Very good. 6 of the 11 come through. And then 3s to wound. Strength 5 to toughness 3. Swinging those flails. With vengeance in their hearts. 4. Very good. That will just kill 4 orcs. My light armor cannot withstand the swing of the flails. Very nice. Excellent. And then...
They just scoot in like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So then it would be... Everything I have is initiative 2. So it would be your knight.
All right. So he'll just try and take out a big one.
Very good. Very good. On 4s to hit. He misses. His horse. Hits. Wounding on a 5. Ah, the horse! The flailing hooves! It's gone mad with fear with all of these stinky things around it. I've got a 5-up armor save. No, it kills a big one. How dare it? Gosh, that's horrible. All right, so now I get to swing back with all my things. There's not a lot for me to swing at, unfortunately. All of my characters are pretty much out of position to be able to do any reasonable damage, so that's very sad. All right, let's give Big Boss Zog the honor to finish that Grudgebringer cavalryman. So Big Boss Zog, with his chopper of might, hitting on 3s. God dang it, Zog. Gosh dang it. And wounding on 2s. He does wound him, sir. -2, so 3-up armor save. Yes!
Oh, he finally goes.
We do it. We fell him. Amazing. At last. Fabulous. So I've got 1 orc that can attack back into the flagellants and 2 orcs that can attack into the swordsman on the side. And so I'll do it like that. To the 1 orc with his double hand weapon attacking back into the flagellants on 4s, getting 2 hits, amazing. And then 5s, because toughness 4, scarred bodies. No wounds, boo. And then the remaining 2 orcs into Carlson's House Guard on 4s. Ooh, strong attacks, lovely. And then 4s, because strength 3 to toughness 3. 1, a single wound, a 4-up armor save, sir. Ah, you save
alright.
it. No. This is so bad. Okay, so let's do you. You have 4 wounds done. You have 1 rank from your rank bonuses. You have a rear charge and a flank charge. And that's it.
Yes.
I did 1 wound to finish off the Grudgebringer cavalry. I had a flank charge. I had 2 ranks at the start of the combat because you killed 1 biggin with the flailing hooves of the horse. And I have a banner and I outnumber. So I lose by 2. I lose by 2, sir. That is not as horrific as I was expecting it to be, but it's still not good. So that puts my leadership 9 down to leadership 7. Leadership 7, re-rollable for the battle standard bearer. This is for all the biscuits because
Really is.
Because oh boy, if they all flee, that's all right. So we've entered a strange position here where these guys have killed the only model that they were engaged with within this combat. So at the start of the combat, everyone was part of the same combat because this unit was engaged with the unit that is no longer there, and so were these 2. So the question that I have now is, because these guys have essentially killed the only models that they were in combat with, are they connected to the combat resolution of what is left, which is this fight? Honestly, my gut says yes, because at the start of the combat, everyone was engaged in the same combat, so it should all be worked out as it is. But the flip side is, currently, the only things fighting is this. So in which case, this would be the only thing where the combat res would only be relative to this fight here. And I can't find anything. I've looked through one of the annuals and the rule book to figure out whether these guys are part of this combat now because of combat res or whether they're not. And I don't know which way to go. So I'm going to 50-50 it. I'm going to 50-50 it with the with the dice roll. And then put it in the comments, people. Tell me, should the combat res of these guys be added to the overall combat, you know, their banners and ranks and their unit strength and whatnot, and therefore mean, you know, because I still lost, mean that everyone should be taking a break test? Or does none of this count now because they're not in combat and the only combat res / break test is for the orcs? So I'm going to 50-50 it. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, the combat is still worked out as a whole and everyone's taken a break test. Or 4, 5, 6, these guys are no longer in the combat and it is just the orcs that are taking a break test from just their resolution, not including this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1 combat, 4, 5, 6, just the orcs. All right,
Okay.
It is a single combat. Again, put it in the comments, people. Let me know how you would do this. In my gut, this feels right, but it also still feels wrong because they're not fighting anything. But anyway, this is what we're doing and we're moving on. So I lost by 2 overall, which means everything takes a break test. Let's start with the orc boys. You know what? I want to start with the biggins because they're the most important. They're the ones I really care about. So the biggins with the general down to leadership 7, re-rollable. That's a 9. That's a 9. Re-rollable for the battle standard bearer. Ah! They break and flee. So they are going to be fleeing 7 inches away. Very good. Same for the trolls. Leadership 7. They're fine. Damn you, trolls. God. And then the orc boys. Leadership 7. That's an 8. Whoa. Can they hold? Leadership. Oh, wait. No, yes, you get to choose. Oh, it's before I roll that you choose if you're pursuing. That's fine. Do I break? Ah! They stay. No. They hold. All right, so it is just my general's unit of biggins that is breaking and fleeing. Fantastic. Thanks, boys. So let's see. How far do they flee? 7 inches away. Let's get that happening. All right, and that is where the general's unit has ended up. They have turned and fled, running away from the highest unit strength, which is the flagellants, 7 inches out to here, right into the marsh. Good work, boys. Good work. Love that. And everything else held. So there it is. There it is. What an interesting and strange result there. So again, put it in the comments, people. Did we do that right? Would you have done it the other way? But either way, this is how we're rolling with it now.
Yeah, does anyone panic because of those guys
Breaking
fled?
from combat. Oh. So yes, this shaman needs to do a leadership test. That's not good. He is leadership 4, I'm pretty sure. No, leadership 5? Leadership 5, because he's a night goblin. Mate? Yeah! Oh, amazing! Good work, buddy. He's the man. Hell yeah, Iggity. All right, and that's it. That is it. That is the end of Empire. Turn 4. Orcs and Goblins, turn 4. Let's keep going with this mess of a game. All right, animosity for the Night Goblins, they're all right. Animosity for the Ball Boys, they fail. No. 6? Can we do it again? No, they will squabble. Damn it, that's upsetting. I wanted them to turn to face and prepare to charge. But that's all right. It's about time something went wrong with animosity. That is the way she goes. I'll put that little bad boy on them just so we remember they ain't doing nothing. And then we've got a stupidity test, now without the general, because the general's fleeing. Leadership 4 trolls. Kind of need you to pass this, trolls, so that you can make a real janky charge into the flank of those swordsmen. Leadership 4. Please? No, they are going to be stupid, which just means they trundle 3 inches forward. And they're just going to slam into the front of their own boys, doing nothing, being dumb, starting to eat some grass and defecate everywhere. Filthy trolls. That's it. That is my start of turn stuff, which means I am going to declare a charge into the flank of the Grudgebringer, a Grudgebringer swordsman infantry. Hold or flee?
I think flee probably makes the most sense in this situation.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Very good, sir. Well, roll it up. I don't think there's no other charges, so make it happen, Captain. 6 inches, so yes, you will get away, which is just great. I've got a rally check to do for my general. Now he's leadership 9, and there is a little drummer boy in this unit who starts banging the drum, and the general starts being like, "Boys, turn around, listen to the rhythm of the night." Oh, good, thank God. And they do rally, so I will spin them to face that way, and hopefully eventually come back to the fight. It's going to be a fail charge for my goblins, so they're going to move forward, but we'll go into remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And jokes, I forgot my fanatics. Hola! Yes, look at me go. All right, let's start with this one that is, the most troublesome. Ha! Oh! Uh-oh! Oh boy! That's 8 inches. Looks like it's... Oh boy. That's gonna go through my trolls, through my orcs, and then through the flagellants. All the way out to that side. Amazing. Bang, bang, bang. Goods. Right to there. Wow, and thankfully, not quite into my shaman. Woo!
So close.
So close. All right, let's do that. We'll do D6 to the trolls. 5, 4. Oh boy. Wounding on 3s. Ooh, oh yeah, damn. 3, that is enough to kill a troll. And then he will attempt to regenerate them. Yeah. He regenerates 1. Oh boy. No, thank you, sir. He is down to 1 wound remaining, and then D6 into my orc boys. For 4. I bet I'm going to roll a 1 on the damn flagellants. Killing them on 3s. Very good. Only 2. 2 boys do go down. That's a rank bonus, though. That's a big deal. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. My ranks are broken. That's all right. And then D6 into the flagellants. Come on, 6. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, yes! Amazing. Love it. Strength 5 to toughness 4. So 3s. Oh, that's all of them! Wow! I just killed 6 flagellants. Oh, that was worth it. Totally worth it. Oh my god. Go, you good thing. You filthy little ball and chain man. Whoa, it's amazing. Just threw an entire swirling melee through my trolls, through my boys, to smash on with 6 flagellants. That thing is a dervish of death. Amazing. And I've got one more out yonder. The Yonder Man. 6 inches. Yeah, back that way. You wanna move that boy for me? Come back, bro. Amazing.
Right at them.
Hell yeah. He's keen for flesh, keen for blood. Lovely. All right, cool. That is compulsory moves done. This is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. My Night Goblins have just done their fail charge forward. Big Boss Zog has made way to the rear rank to give himself options as to where he wants to throw his attacks. My Night Goblin Shaman, Iggity, has run away from the Fanatic that was right next to him back to here, but still giving himself, line of sight to that Captain over there. So we could maybe start headbutting somebody else or doing nasty magic things. And that's it. Everything else has stayed put because it's either just rallied or is squabbling or is stupid. But really the boss was the letdown for them, so I can't blame you trolls, you tried. It's magic time. I've still got 6 dice. And you've got your 3. What am I doing? I'm going to start by using the bound item to throw an headbutt into your captain, my friend. To see if I can chip a wound off him.
I'll let it go through.
Very good. Makes sense. Not going to expend a dice for me, sir. Makes sense.
No free dice.
No. Dang. So strength 4. I'm assuming toughness 4 for a captain?
Yes.
Or in this case, a very tough lieutenant.
Yes.
Yes, very good. So just a 4 to chip a wound off him. No, he's fine. Bagger. All right. Well, that was my gambit. I'm going to throw 3 dice at a Fists of Gork from this little gentleman right here. And that is going to target this unit. So it's going to make every model in that unit be attacked with a weapon skill 3, strength 4 hit, as if he was being charged by an orc with a chopper. It's a 7 to cast. I'm using 3 dice. Yeah, I get it, sir. On a 12.
12. All right, I'm going to see if I can do something about that.
Very good, my friend. Well, what am I looking at? 10.
What? There's one under here.
What is it? The big reveal! Oh, buddy, it goes off. So how many guys are there?
6.
6, so 6 attacks.
You might want to differentiate between the Prophet of Doom.
Okay, yep, Prophet of Doom and the other 5. So the 5 first, weapon skill 3 to weapon skill 2, so hitting on 3s. Ooh, bugger. 3 2s and 4s to kill. I do kill 2 of them, mate. Big deal. That does remove their rear charge combat res from this combat. That's pretty sweet. And then lastly on the Prophet of Doom. Hits and 4s to kill. The Prophet does go down. The Doom Prophet, he has found his doom that he craved so much for. All right, and then that gives me 3 attacks, 3 dice left. So I've only kind of just remembered / haven't used my Power Stone on this boy. So I can throw an extra 2 dice into a spell. And I want to I'm trying to go for an Here We Go, which will give them a round of combat in the magic phase. See if I can slay down some humans. 3 dice on a 9+ is not bad, but I could make it, 5 dice, which is definitely inviting a miscast. So I'm just going to use the 3 dice and then maybe use his Shaman Fungus, which is another thing that I've completely forgot about this game. So 3 dice, looking for a 9+. Yeah, Irresistible Force, very good. Oh boy. So we get to attack in the magic phase. Well, I'll do it. I'll throw these 3 into them and then 2 guys into the flank. See if I can just get them out of there now. So I'll start with Big Boss Zog. Big Boss Zog into the Flagellants, looking for 3s to hit. Nice one, Zog. And then Strength 5, looking for 3s to kill. He kills one of them. Very good. And then the 2 Orc boys that can fight the Flagellants in the magic phase. For here we go. Looking for 3s to hit. Very good. All the hits. Woof. And then 5s to wound. Just one. I couldn't finish them. Bugger. And then the 2 Orc boys into Carlson's guard. Looking for 4s to hit. 2 hits. A nice statistical roll. And then 4s to wound. No wounds. Bugger. All right. Not bad. I've, significantly whittled those poor Flagellants. They're finding the doom they so crave. That's the magic phase done. That was a very successful one. That was gnarly. Hurrah!
That was nice.
Indeed, thank you, sir. So now we go on to a shooting phase. I've still got some spear chuckers and rock lobbers. I'm going to look at some rangers on my rock lobber. All right, I am attempting a long bomb rock lob all the way over to Artillery Hill, right over there to the cannon. And I have guessed 55 inches. 55 inches. Yes, I'm sticking with it. 55. All right, mate. Let's see how I did. This was a big guess.
55 gets you right here, like about 2 inches behind it.
No.
3 inches?
I've overguessed by 2 to 3 inches, which honestly I'm pretty happy with. That's not bad. For a distance that long, pretty happy with that. Let's see if I can get a nice 2-inch scatter straight back up the hill. This would be the time for it to scatter and not get a direct hit. Huh! It's a direct hit. Sorry, I don't think I'm hitting anything, right?
No, I don't think so.
Lovely, very good. A swing and a miss. Like, how many turns have I shot this thing? I think I've gotten a direct hit every turn.
3?
Obnoxious. Wow. All right, let's shoot some bolt throwers, some spear chuckers. This one is going to go into the flank of the Grudgebringer infantry. Definitely at 24 inches, so just needing a 4. Damn you. Would have been so sweet. And this one will go... I shoot it at the cannon, do D3 wounds. It's strength 6 to toughness 7, so no. I'll shoot it at the at those guys. Hitting on probably a 5. Yeah, well, 6 will do it. Killing the first one on a 2. Killing the second one on a 2. Very good. 2 of the boys get smacked as they're running away and fleeing into the back line, and a spear just goes choom, arcing into them and skewering 2, making a 2-man shish kebab. Very nice. All right. That's the shooting phase done. We come back to another combat phase, and things have swung somewhat. Well, maybe not into the favor, but have evened up a little bit for the Orcs and Goblins. The Swordsman Carlson's House Guard are initiative 4, so they go first. They're whippy quick with their swords. How do you want to divide your attacks here, my friend?
I'm going to play for spite and try and take down your BSB.
Oh, gosh. Oh, boy.
So I think 3 guys are contacting him. So
now, before you do this,
yes.
I will remind you, he has some sort of awesome armor. Why can't I remember it? Boo! He's got a 1-up armor save.
He's got 1-up.
He's got a 1-up armor save.
Never mind. No one's going to attack him.
So if you want, like, he has to.
Yeah.
He probably has to.
Yeah.
It looks like 3 can avoid him.
Okay.
But 2 have to fight him.
All right, fair enough. So let's do 3 into regular boys.
Very good.
They are weapon skill 4.
Hitting on 3s. Ooh,
3
nice.
hits.
They all hit. Wounding on 5s, though. Oh, he's
1.
got one. Heck yeah. That will be a 6-up light armor t-shirt save. Nah, you kill it, Orc. Boom. Very good.
All right, and then 2 going into the boss. They are weapon skill 4.
Hitting on 4s. One hit.
Wounding on 5s.
Indeed, sir.
Nothing.
No wound.
And then the flagellant, who is weapon skill 3. Nothing.
Misses. Okay, all right. So So I am going to put everything into the swordsman because that one lone flagellant doesn't really net me much anymore. So let's do that. Let's see if we can just kill one guy to get rid of a rank bonus. That'd be a big deal. Let's start with Big Boss Zog. Big Boss Zog is going to swing into the swordsman, hitting on 3s. Good work, Zog. He's strength 5, so he's wounding on 2s. I rolled a 1. Boo. So they've got a 4-up armor save. -2 is a 6-up, sir. We put one down. That's important. And then there was one orc left here that could fight across to the side because you killed one, hitting on 4s. Very good. All right, mate. So you did a wound, I did a wound. Wounds are moot. You have a flank charge. You had a rank at the start of the round.
You've got a banner.
I've got a banner, and I outnumber. So it is a tie combat, sir. I have a musician.
I do not.
My God, I win by 1. Unbelievable.
Oh, bummer.
Okay, mate. So what's the leadership of a flagellant?
Flagellants don't care. They automatically pass.
Of course.
But these guys
They do.
Not great. They're leadership 7.
All right, down to leadership 6, sir. Can they stay? Nah, they're gonna break. They're gonna break and run. How far do they go? I can't pursue because I'm locked in place by that flagellant.
The one angry flagellant.
Indeed. How
saving everyone else.
funny is that? They're going 6 inches, and that's where they end up breaking from the combat. Their resolve finally shatters. Wow, and I am, locked in place by that one angry peasant. He's ready for the doom to come. Oh, mate, this game, wild, just so wild. So that's it. That's the end of turn 4. At this stage, I'm going to ask you, do you want to go into turn 5?
No, I think we gotta call it. If I had had a different result just now,
Yeah.
it might have been interesting to keep it going.
Indeed.
But
at this point, they're fleeing, your crossbowmen are fleeing, you've got a cannon and a wizard that are still here. Things could rally, but I don't know. It's looking pretty grim for the men.
It is. This is how 95% of playthroughs of the Horned Rat go.
Exactly. This is just one of the games that didn't get saved. And we're like, all right, try again. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, funny. So that is it. At this point, the resolve of the Grudgebringers breaks and the rest of the units break and flee. And it is an Urgat Rip-Eye victory in the end. So we did it! The Orcs turned it around and, changed the course of history on this particular playthrough. Epic! What a wild game! Holy crap! But look, we'll get some of this cleaned up and we'll have a bit of a chat about this in the post-game. And there it is. It is an orc and goblin victory in the end. Good game, mate.
Good game.
That was a wild one. Wow. Man, I said this mid-game at one point. I was like, I'm glad that I caught this on camera because no one would believe me. Some of the things that happened in this game were just nuts. The fact that you had a rough trot. There's no doubt about it. Had a rough trot, like miscasting 2 turns in a row with your wizards. Oh, that was rough. Magic in general for you was just, was not a good time.
I'm switching to dwarves.
Yeah, that's fair. My magic did pretty well. It was pretty effective. There was a lot of utility. I was throwing out Edbutts and moving units around as need be. The biggest and most crazy thing was the animosity tests of turn 3, I think it was, where 2 units were in no position to charge, and both of them failed animosity, rolled them into 6s, which pushed them up into positions to be able to charge that turn. Particularly the Boar Boys that had, fled to the back of the field, managed to animosity their way forward into a charge range, charge. Carlson's, mercenary cavalry fled, which was, reasonably the right choice, but then they rolled a double 3.
They rolled a triple one.
A triple one. What am I saying? A triple one. A triple one, which was just, man. At that point, my my ability to handle things just exploded. I was like, what is happening? What? And then, ran up and destroyed the unit, which, had them in a position to charge the next thing. From the back of the board, they ended up almost to the other side of the board, which is just nuts. And all based off, that animosity, and then, magicked them into combat. It's just so silly. So silly. I've never seen animosity turn a game to my favor ever. Ever. It usually just shoots me in the neck. And this time, wow. I'm going to remember this one forever. I'm going to watch this game over and over. I remember that time animosity was sick.
It's going to be used to teach classes.
Right? Oh my God. And then, the fact that turn 1, you lost your general. I had completely even forgotten about that.
Yeah.
So much happened in this game that I forgot that we had a turn 1 general snipe. Rocklobber swinging in, and again, so many things had to go wrong for that to be the case. He had to be under the template. It was 50-50 that he got into the hit pool. It was a 2+ to ignore it, and then a 50-50 to wound, and then a 50-50. It was just so many. And yet, somehow it all happened, and poor Grudgebringer, the main man himself, boom, dead by a splinter of rock. So ignoble. And then the cavalry just being emboldened by, the fact that all of their friends are dead, the general's dead, charging straight into the center mass of the greenskins, into the biggins with the general, and then just selling their lives to the man. Just refusing to flee, refusing to break.
Pretty rad.
Dude, so epic, so epic. And then I'm sitting pretty I've encircled them, everything's great. And then suddenly he holds, and then suddenly the flagellants are overrunning into the rear, breaking the trolls, overrunning into the rear of the boys. And then, the other infantry are coming into support. Suddenly everything looked pretty bad. And I was like, this would be very on brand. If the orcs just failed now, this would perfectly sum up Orc and Goblin, fluff. But in the end, the Grudgebringer infantry failed their leadership test, their fear check to charge the trolls. Heartbreak. And the game went out the way that it did from there. What a wild game. That was so much fun. So,
that was a blast.
Thank you so much for playing. Thank you for deciding to stop in on your travels through Australia to come and have a game. How epic is that? So huge thanks, mate.
My pleasure.
You're most welcome. What a great one. So yeah, in this iteration of the Shadow of the Horned Rat, it was the orcs and it was Urgat Rip-Eye that, beat them back and of course ushered in, the Horned Rat into existence in this world, which started rampaging through the Empire. And that is the tale of this game. So cool, so cool. This was a massive nostalgia explosion for me, playing against the Grudgebringer company, getting to think about the Horned Rat again. I went and read the wiki, I watched gameplay of the video game because of all of this. So this was just it's the stuff that hobby dreams are made of, people. Bloody amazing.
Well, I gotta say, Christos, I'm really glad you liked it so much, because this army is yours. I painted it so that I could bring it here and give it to you, because I believe in this channel.
What?
I believe in what you're doing.
No, dude.
I want you to keep this army.
No.
Yes. What? I don't want to pay to take this back to the U.S.
Dude, you can't actually. No.
Yeah.
No.
These are all 3D printed. They cost pennies.
But you painted them all, dude. Are you kidding me? I had no idea this was happening.
Yeah, this is for you.
Man.
I've been telling everyone that I've been going on this trip, and I'm going to give you this army. This is yours. Enjoy. Play more Shadow of the Horned Rat.
I don't know what to say. Dude, thank you so much. Holy shit.
You're doing good work, man.
Man. Aww. My heart.
Also, the army's not that good, so.
It's freaking awesome, dude. That's so amazing, dude. Thank you. Thank
Cheers.
you. I don't know what to say. I'm so blindsided. Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
Holy crap.
Keep making videos.
I will, because, All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up before I get looking silly. Holy crap, dude. Well, guys, there it is. What a game. What an amazing person. What a fantastic time. If you enjoyed this video, even slightly as much as I enjoyed playing it and filming it, smash a like on the thing, guys. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I'm getting emotional. If you want to support us, consider becoming a channel member. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Links in the description. But until next time, I'm Stoss. This is Grayson. Happy wargaming, and be good to your mother.